I think...
It doesn't say you are yet,
There
but...
we go, I think. I'll give it a second. You see it now?
okay, I just clicked on your channel. Okay, let's see. Oh, hey. Yeah,
Alright, cool.
yeah, it's on now.
Hello, everybody. Ladies, gents, and non-binary friends. It is 8 p.m. in Chicago and 9 p.m. on the East Coast, which means that it is time for Shapes and Forms, because it's a Thursday.
Yeah.
I am joined today by Sredni Vashtar.
Yeah.
And Trey.
Hi.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Ah!
We're a jungle in here. Hey, look at that. Risk of rain already. Riverdale is back. That was a fun first comment to see in the chat.
I am not seeing any comments in the chat. Why?
That's weird.
Why?
They're definitely coming through. Because if I see him, you should be seeing him. You have a more direct line to the Twitch chat than I do. Because for me, they got to go through a bouncer program first. Anyway.
It's like, where... How? What? What is going on here?
What's up?
Oh, it's showing me yesterday's stream for some reason.
Oh, that's weird. Try refreshing the channel page.
I did. Okay.
Is it working now?
And now it's showing me an ad.
Okay, well, it's gonna do that, unfortunately.
Great.
I wish I got revenue from those. That would be awesome.
That would be very nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But, no, that's
Amazon's
forbidden.
gotta make their money somehow.
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos,
What?
I will kill you one day. Anyway. Probably can't say that on Twitch unless I want to get my account deleted, so...
Oh boy.
Gives Jane revenue. R.I.P.D. Jeff Bezos. What if Jeff Bezos just abandoned all of his money into the sea and started over to see if he could do it again?
He couldn't.
Probably not, no. It's a private game. But, yeah, we have a 3, what am I trying to say here? We got
Just
a
be
3
exactly the same character to confuse yourselves.
Yeah, you know. We have a 3-game docket today, as is hopefully going to be the new norm. We got Risk of Rain 2 for the first hour, Isaac for the second, and GeoGuessr for the third. GeoGuessr for the third will probably remain a constant for a while, because I want to get my money's worth out of that $3 a month subscription I gotta pay now. It doesn't even run very well on this computer. GeoGuessr's like the only game that runs better on my laptop than it does on here. I have no idea why.
Odd.
Something to do with codecs, probably. Anyway, yeah, Sredni, would you like to hear the delightful ferret-related anecdote that I had to
Go for
share?
it.
So, like, I was at Target today, buying some groceries, as I am wont to do, to, like, not die, because food is necessary to live. And, this lady just had a ferret with her on her shoulder. It was, like, it was very strange, because I did a double take when I first saw it. I was like, is that a ferret? And it was a ferret. Just this little old, yeah, like a parrot. Just like this little old Chinese lady had a ferret on her shoulder.
Aww.
That's precious.
Yeah.
That is very good.
That
is very good and fills me with happiness.
Yes, I have not played this game in long enough now that I'm getting my button prompts mixed up with code veins, which is going to do a bad at some point. Oh,
Yeah,
familiar.
That is not good. That's, you know, that is not good. Boom.
Ist
Not ideal.
ist nicht gut.
It is like one of those albums that Anthony Fantano doesn't even bother reviewing seriously.
Or like
Just says it's not good,
or like
and then there's an explosion.
Or like the jazz group Bad Bad Not Good.
Bad Bad Not Good, who are pretty good.
Who are ironically, pretty good.
Pretty damn good. Yeah.
Yeah,
The name is a bit of a misnomer.
indeed.
But how is everybody this fine Thursday evening?
Okay. Actually, I just realized, what are Bad Bad Not Good even up to?
No idea.
It's been a little bit.
Probably like jazz, if I had to guess.
I mean, yes, but
It's kinda
like,
their bag.
their last album was a while ago, wasn't it?
I thought it was like just only like last year. What are another bad creation up to? Hopefully not much. Like hopefully,
I mean, as people, they're hopefully fine.
Like hopefully living normal lives, far away from the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
Would be what I would wish upon another bad creation.
Let's see what that, okay. Unfortunately, their keyboardist left of Bad Bad Not Good.
Oh, huh. Interesting.
Yeah, this year, actually. Yeah, I think it was, let's see, it was, their album, 4 was released in 2016.
Wow, it's really been that long.
Yeah, I know. That's
Like
why
I know
was
they
saying,
I know they did
what
some
have they been up to?
collaborative stuff with Tree and Ghostface Killah.
Yeah,
But
they,
I don't
I
know
mean,
if
yeah.
that was more or less recent than that.
That was further back. Like,
Okay.
they did an album with Ghostface in 2015.
That album is okay.
Hmm.
It's very good showing from Bad Bad Not Good. Ghostface is kind of asleep at the wheel for most of it though.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. What is this?
At the same time,
Oh,
you
I already
know,
have one of those, so you can take
Ghostface
that.
Killah being asleep at
Okay.
the wheel is, like, better than a lot of people being asleep at the wheel, or
Yeah.
even
Oh, hey.
not.
Alright, oh. But, like, Ghost has not put out, like, a great album by his standards for a while.
Yeah, like...
MF Doom has been asleep at the wheel since Born Like This. I would say that, since, JJ Doom, but I think most people have forgotten about that album for some reason. But I thought that one was pretty good. That's the one where he, they got a song on it where he rhymes something with Isle Vile Voyocal, which is pretty good.
I mean, I've heard good things about both 12 Reasons to Die and 12 Reasons to Die 2 in terms of Ghostface.
I don't like those albums. That's a minority opinion, but I do not care for them.
That's fair enough.
He's, like, as somebody who has Ghostface, like, in their top 5, I do not think he is at his best when he, like, is rapping what are basically comic book plot points, literally comic book plot points.
That's fair.
The actual lyricism on those albums is kind of underdeveloped. So, like, the actual, like, the production is pretty good. Hello,
Yeah.
Cress. How are you? Wow, we got a busy chat today.
Poppin'.
Which is good. Like, I hope y'all stick around for as much of the show as you would like to stick around for it. But how was your week, Trey?
Solid. Haven't
Solid.
really done much of anything. You know, which I can't complain about. But
Yeah. No
Yeah.
news is good news, as they say.
Looking forward to my birthday. It's in just over a week.
Hell yeah.
Neat.
You got any big plans, or are you just gonna have like a low-key birthday?
It's looking like probably low key unless I end up thinking of something like last minute, cause there hasn't really been a lot on my mind recently.
Yeah, I have had low-key birthdays for the majority of my 20s. I remember when I turned 21, my whole family wanted to, like, take me out drinking, and no. Like,
Yeah.
One of the rare times where my mom, like, fully respected my autonomy and was like, okay, well, we won't make you do that then.
Yeah.
But I did do something pretty big for my birthday last year, which was we went to Galloping Ghost, which is an arcade that is nearby. But while it is an event, it is not very expensive to go there.
Yeah.
It's like $20 per person, I think, which is pretty swingable.
Yeah, that's solid.
Largest arcade in the country by cabinet count.
Wow.
Had a fun time there.
For my 21st birthday, my dad took my sister and I to
That's good.
the Japanese restaurant Fuji, which is owned by a guy who he's known for or had known for 30 years or something.
Interesting.
Matsuhiro Ito.
Oh yeah, is that the guy that got the Netflix documentary made about him, or is that somebody else?
I don't know.
There is a Netflix documentary about a well-known sushi man. I just don't know if that's him. That might be Jiro.
Yeah, that's a different guy.
Okay, my mistake.
I believe you're referring to Jiro Dreams of Sushi, which is which I have heard good things about. Matt, as he went by, really excellent sushi. And also, we bought sake and had it warmed there and drank that.
Interesting. This is gonna reveal my ignorance about both some Japanese things and liquor in general, but are you supposed to drink sake warm? I didn't know that.
Depends on the kind of sake.
Okay.
But there are certain types of sake which are indeed served warm traditionally. You're not supposed to have it scalding hot, but there's and also there's some types of sake which you do drink cold because otherwise the subtlety of the flavor won't come through. But there's some that you do serve warm, especially in winter.
That makes sense. Well, a kind of an alcoholic hot chocolate or something.
In a way, it's sort of like mulled wine. You know what I mean? Same kind of principle, or a hot toddy or something.
A hot tamale. No.
But, I can't remember what kind of sake it is that you're supposed to... it has, a strong... in rum, they call it a fogo.
Hey,
which...
do you remember, one of our first episodes of this show, we talked about snake dick wine?
Yes.
That was a fun
I thought it was three penis wine, which is...
something like that? I don't know.
Yeah, three penis wine has deer penis and two other animals' penises, and it's a Chinese thing.
Welcome to Shapes and Forms, everybody.
And it's like barley or rice wine, but they yeah,
you are right, Murray. It is a funny word.
It is an inherently somewhat funny word.
I don't know how to get to where you are, Trey.
Go up the way that you would typically go down in reverse.
Okay.
Thanks, Trey.
There's a hill inside the cave.
Yeah. Yeah, Cress. Free penis wine is a real thing that exists. We did talk about it, which was a bit, but it is a real beverage, at least as far as I'm aware.
No, it is it is very much an actual thing.
Yeah. Okay, I found my way up.
It's funny that when I type in Wikipedia into the Google on this thing, the first thing comes up is Arms Corporation. As in, oh my god, I've Googled them more than once on here for some reason.
The world is a wonderful place. I mean, if if Dickwine is what gets you out of bed in the morning, I'm not going to judge you. I
There
will
could
say
be
that
somebody
maybe
named Dickwine.
that's true.
You know that.
That's true.
Richard Wine.
Yeah. Hey, turns out the crowdfunder is actually a good item, and I'm an idiot who didn't understand that until just now.
As fate would have it.
Yeah. My mom had a boss literally named Dick Cock. That's wonderful.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That, when you have a name like that, I imagine at some point you just become immune to the insults. Like,
Yeah.
See, also Speedweed.
Speedweed. He could have gone by Richard, but he didn't. I mean, the thing is, if your name is Richard Cock, people are going to call you Dick Cock, whether you want them to or not.
God.
Like, your fate is sealed at some point. It's like, I forget, I think it's like a misacronym, I think they're called, when somebody's got a name that is, like, amusingly ill-suited for what they do. And I always think of it because he wasn't my doctor, but at the practice I went to when I was growing up, there was a doctor named Dr. Payne.
Okay.
No? Not amusing?
Dr. Payne.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. I'm just reading about
I was gonna say,
traditional.
You seem
I was just
slightly
reading.
distracted.
I was just reading about the traditional Chinese medicine uses of deer penis.
Oh my god. Perhaps this bit was a mistake.
Perhaps alcohol was a mistake. Hey, did you want to hear something fun about the Aztecs?
What?
If you were caught day drinking in the Aztec Empire, at least certain parts of it, they would burn your house down as part of your punishment.
Jesus.
Oh man.
Like,
That's
no rehab, not even prison. Just you don't have a house anymore.
Jeez. It's funny you mentioned the Aztecs because apparently the Mayans also ate deer penis.
God damn it. Are there even any deer in South America? Well, Central
Yes,
America?
yes. In South and Central America, there are indeed deer.
Was it the Aztecs or the Maya who were insanely litigious? That sounds in character for both civilizations.
Well, mainly the Aztecs. The Aztecs were well known for it.
This is the Aztec Emperor Montezuma II. He is notoriously litigious.
I didn't know about like the actual lawsuit part, but I do know that they had a fairly advanced code of law and whole books of philosophy and stuff. Like they had whole schools of philosophy.
Yeah, the Aztecs are interesting in terms of like civilization priorities, because they did not like it when you were like doing anything wrong in an unauthorized context. But also they had ritualized wars as just like a big part of their whole thing.
Yeah, and also
human sacrifice. Just
and
in case
also
anybody
like
forgot
their
about
rain
that.
god. They also believed when there would be a drought that the way to appease the rain god was to have a bunch of children cry and sing songs of lament.
Okay, that's actually just kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, like, symbolically, it was more gruesome than that, but, like, the actual practical thing was just have a bunch of children cry.
Just guilt him into making it rain.
Oh, not guilt him. He
I
enjoyed the sobbing of children.
I know, Sredni, but,
which is horrifying.
But it's funnier if we pretend it's guilt.
Yeah, true.
You feel your sins crawl down your back.
Yeah.
It is the Aztec Empire, circa 1500. In the distance, you hear. Miso Americavania.
Okay, the real three-penis one
I'm
contains
so mad that got no reaction.
the Miso America. Oh, like soup?
No, like Mesoamerica, like the place.
I thought that was that's Mesoamerica.
I'm gonna fucking fight you, Sredni.
Because Mesoamerica just sounds like
Mesoamericavania would also have been funny. It's funny either way.
It is funny either way, but
I get no respect.
But yeah, the real three-penis wine contains a fusion of seal, dog, and deer penis.
Oh my god.
Poor
We
dog.
can't escape.
Poor
We can't
seal.
escape.
Poor all of them.
They should make a Castlevania about one of the in-between Belmonts. I don't know how this subject came up, but I agree.
Yeah. Yeah.
A plot point in the Castlevania series is that Dracula returns about every 100 years. So, occasionally there's just a Belmont who does not get to do anything interesting.
That would be pretty good.
They just live their lives trying to marry a lady who can whip well. I mean, don't we all?
That's fair. Yeah.
Give the pass to slip.
I'm batting these balls, and nobody is running to the outfield to catch them. At least Crest found it funny. Indiana Jones was an in-between Belmont. I would watch that film, that crossover.
Oh my god.
Indiana Jones fighting vampires. I've never seen any of the Indiana Jones movies, but that doesn't seem important here. You're in my corner. Well... Standing on the corner. Standing on the corner. You guys like Creedence Clearwater Revival? Who I don't think that song is by, now that I think of it. Oh, hey, the corpse bloom. I forget if this is good or not. Do you remember, Trey?
I have never encountered that item, I don't think.
Alright, well, screw it. Double your healing, but it's applied over time. That seems fine. He only fights Nazis in the first movie? Is that actually true? I figured they were a recurring villain for Mr. Jones. That song is by Creedence? Oh, I shouldn't have second-guessed myself. Also, if anybody in the chat wants to share, like, any interesting anecdotes that happened to them over this week, do feel free. Or just, like, anything in general. I'm just happy to have chat interaction, honestly.
It's good to enjoy the company of our friends. Also, I can jump really high.
I can go real fast, so, like, we've got, like, both the vertical and the lateral covered.
Yeah.
A Dread campaign, and I saw In the Tall Grass. Which is like the movie Cube, oh no! Wait, no, Cube is the good one, it's Hypercube that's bad.
Except it's grass. Yeah.
It's like the movie Cube, except it's grass? How does that work?
What?
I'm very curious. Oh shit, can we get... I don't know what an appropriate emote would be. Somebody find an appropriate emote to react to Crest kissing a girl, which was nice.
Kissing is nice.
And I liked it. Tasted for cherry chapstick, etc., etc.
Etc., etc. Oh, what was I gonna say?
You still reading about deer penises and Chinese medicine?
No, I moved on to reading about sake.
Sredni, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Lovingly.
No,
because
I
we're
was
good
thinking about
friends.
something. Oh, no, I wanted to ask Murr if my, like, I tried to ask the last time, but it was like, if my suggestions of, like, dark ambient music and stuff were helpful
Oh,
in setting the tone for the Dread
yeah.
campaign.
Do you want that, Craig?
They were? Oh, yay, what did you play?
Sure.
Just,
Dark ambient
I'm excited.
I had to
Oh,
say
you haven't yet? Oh,
all-time
okay.
music.
Oh, yay, good. Good. Good.
Cool. Wait, what's this about superhero comics? I like those, like, occasionally. What is Hyper Time? Cube 2 Hyper Time.
Hyper time. That has got to be like something in like the. It sounds like a DC Comics thing.
I appreciate the Wikipedia link, but I can't really. I'm
gonna look at
that
it.
Makes sense.
I'm looking.
Are we gonna
It's
read
taking
the
too long to load.
Wikipedia page on the?
I knew it was on DC Comics. It's from Crisis on Infinite Earths.
Oh, all right.
Well, actually, it's from before then. It's from the Kingdom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was.
Man, where the
Of course it is.
Man.
Where the hell is this teleporter?
You know, I actually like DC. Like, I like DC's, like, IPs. Their actual comics are very hit and miss. Hit or miss.
I've heard, I mean,
guess they never miss,
I have
etc.
heard good things about 52, and
I have read some of the 52. Well, 52 is over now. They like did another.
No,
big
I'm saying
reboot.
I've heard good things about the original 52,
Yeah.
which I knew was over ages ago. It went on for a year.
Yeah.
That's why it's called 52. It went on for a week, each week for a year.
Are
once
there
a
52
week.
weeks in a year?
Yes.
Huh. Anyway, I liked some of what I read of the 52 stuff, but apparently most people didn't. I don't know.
No, I thought that most people liked 52, but did not like the new 52.
Oh, yeah, right. Those were two different things. I was talking about.
Yeah, the new
That's my
52 ticked a
Was-
lot of people off because it's a
Continuity
step
reboot.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, like just continuity reboot, and it's just kind of a clusterfuck.
But now New 52 is over and they're doing like a new thing, which has been going
Yeah.
on for a few years, and I don't remember the specifics of what that was all about. They like tied like Watchmen into the main DC universe.
Oh dear,
And-
that's
and did some
that's
other stuff.
problematic.
I heard that it was actually good, but I have not read like any of it, and I
I
imagine
cannot help
Alan
but
Moore
feel
is
like they
happy.
did it simply to flex.
It's possible.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah, I do not really enjoy most of what I've read by Alan Moore, but nobody wants to hear me complain about an old British guy.
I don't know. Most of what I've read by Alan Moore, I actually have liked, but I
It's-
haven't read a lot of his stuff. Like I've read the first
You'd love
chunk
to
of
hear me
Miracle
complain
Man.
about Alan Moore. Oh,
I've
I
read-
do not like Miracle Man.
Fair enough.
His stuff
weird.
is like an even split between like I respect it, but it's not my thing, and I actually just think this is bad, depending on the specific comic in question. I think Killing Joke is like one of the most like overpraised things in Western comics. I think it's actually an extremely mediocre story that leans mostly on shock value. Even Alan Moore doesn't like Killing Joke. Well, maybe he shouldn't have written it then.
He wrote it in like the 80s.
I
didn't he?
know, but it's just like
Then again, he also wrote Watchmen in the 80s. I have read Watchmen.
It's
Watchmen is
just-
quite good.
it's just not very good.
I kind
Watchmen,
of like V for Vendetta.
I've never read V for
Oh, I have
Vendetta.
read V for Vendetta. It is a hell of a lot better than the movie.
And the movie's pretty solid, at least. To
The
me.
movie is fine. It's just that the comic is a lot better.
Yeah.
Isn't V for
It
Vendetta
is.
the thing the Anon mask is from?
Yes.
I mean, the Guy Fawkes mask, but...
Yeah, the Guy Fawkes mask is a thing in that. It is more morally naughty and interesting.
Just to
is,
be
like,
clear,
the thing about
that's
the
naughty Knotty, not
Yes.
N-A-U-W or N-A-U-G.
Well, I pronounce those two differently because I am from the Philadelphia region. So that the other one would
Well,
be naughty.
I know, but I wanted to clarify because morally naughty just sounds
Naughty. Morally
odd.
naughty would be a different matter.
It just sounds a little odd.
Yes, whereas morally naughty, it's like tangled.
Or morally naughty, like the British TV, the British
Naughty.
British
Oh
television.
no. Morally naughty.
Way
No,
too
that's
naughty.
that's like you know, like when Current 93 started to do folk music. Okay. Okay, there's like one person who's going to get that joke.
I'm thinking about it and trying to see if I can connect the dots.
They did an album called Swastikas for Naughty.
Why did they call it that?
Because weird religious iconography and stuff was like their thing.
I see.
Yeah, like David Tibet is a very strange man.
I saw somebody bring up Grant Morrison. I like Morrison a lot more than Moore.
I also generally prefer Morrison, but at the same time, as I said, like what I have read by Moore, I have liked. It's just that I've liked what I've read by Morrison more.
Morrison. Wow, this is a very like who's on firsting in conversation. Who do you like more,
No.
Moore or Morrison?
Oh,
Well, I prefer Morrison to Moore, but whichever one you like more, you get it.
yes.
I also saw somebody bring up Steve Ditko. I know almost nothing about Steve Ditko's work.
Steve
so I'm not gonna
Ditko
comment.
was very important in the development of comics and a very strange man. He invented the Question.
Yeah, who is a character I like, but I think the version of Question that I like has like nothing to do with the original.
Yeah, the original Question is okay. The thing is also, it's worth noting that like he did his own like version of the Question, which was Mr. A. After he left mainstream comics, and Mr. Okay, this was when he was like super into Ayn Rand,
I have heard about this,
and
that is like
on the one
literally
hand,
all I know about him. But I don't like I think I've been told that that's not really representative of most of his career.
yeah, it isn't, but at the same time, it is trippy as fuck.
Well, you know.
Which is funny
Sometimes
because
you
it's
gotta
like,
do that.
you know, he's like one of his old man yells at cloud things was complaining about people doing drugs. And it's like, and then you read Mr. A and it's like, oh, wow.
More
We don't
like
need the
Mr.
drugs.
Asshole. Am I right, fellow kids? I don't know
Also,
where
Steve
where
Ditko.
that joke is going.
Also, Steve Ditko invented Doctor Strange,
More like
which is another fucking weird comic.
Doctor Stranger Things.
No. I still haven't watched Stranger Things. Just never got around to it.
Doctor Strange. I
Strange.
don't know why I find that so funny.
Strange.
Doctor
Strange.
Doctor.
Strong.
More like Doctor Who gives a shit.
Dr. String.
Do good luck on your chores. I think that's a good thing to say when someone has to do chores, right? I would like Stranger Things. Maybe I would. Maybe I will watch it someday. It is just not, like, immediately on my radar. Although it would give me something to talk with the other people at GGA about, so maybe I should watch it.
Yeah, but that what Murr said about Doctor Strange is probably somewhat accurate. Is like that he's a great character that it's really hard to take out of the whole 60s 70s context and not lose something. Oh, yay! Cool. Good for Cress's roommate.
Can we get that Twitch emote that's like the little girl cheering in the chat? I forget what it's called.
Yeah, that would be good. What is the opposite of pay F for press F to pay respects?
Press J to celebrate.
Okay.
Whatever the button to do your favorite emote in Destiny is. Mine is taking a selfie.
Let me take a selfie. Have the Chainsmokers had an extremely strange career trajectory? Discuss.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Going from novelty act to essentially becoming like the de facto default sound of the 2010s.
Yeah, kinda, yeah. Also, I mean, there are people who've had stranger ones, but,
Well, definitely.
I'm trying to think of a good example, though, is the problem. Kind of difficult. Chumbawamba.
I don't know if Chumbawamba really have a career trajectory so much as they have, like, a career Rorschach blot.
I guess in a similar way, DJ Snake was able to leverage his success with Turn Down for What, which was, again, another EDM novelty hit.
I actually don't know very much about Snake.
That eventually, like, ended up leading to having, like, genuine success, because, I mean, You Know You Like It came after that, and then so did The Middle, frickin'... Not to be confused with Zed's The Middle, but there's that.
In the Middle by Jimmy Eat World.
Yeah.
I like that song.
Lots of songs called The Middle. But yeah, he's had a couple of radio hits after that song came out. It's odd. DJs in general that have like those big meme hits that are able to turn them into like genuine success is like not as weird a thing as it once might have been.
Yeah,
I can't remember what happened to Bauer.
He went weird, and like I think he got signed by Lucky Me, the same label that has Tonight and let's see who else is on Lucky Me, Hudson Mohawk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they have Tonight and Hudson Mohawk by himself, but not Lunas by himself?
Lunas is on Warp, I think.
Okay, that's interesting.
Or maybe I might have that the other way around. Point being, the
one of them's
basic...
on Warp. Yeah.
Yeah,
what the
one of them
fuck?
is on Warp.
Bauer is only a couple years older than I am, and he's from Philly.
Is he? I thought he was from New York.
No, he's from Philly.
Huh.
I do like his album that he put out, his full-length double A that came out in like 2015, 2016-ish. It's a weird album. He draws a lot of inspiration from like hip hop, of course, but also like South American, like Brazilian music, and like just a bunch of shit across the board. Like there's a song that samples like I think it's like a Japanese prayer chant or something.
Interesting.
It's weird.
Yeah, I was looking at the article on the album. Generally
You
got
guys,
decent reviews.
felt like an underachiever recently because Schopenhauer wrote on the fourfold root of the principle of sufficient reason. That's a mouthful. When he was my age. I mean, you know.
I mean,
Schopenhauer has weird hair.
Will Toledo is younger than I am, so
I mean,
like it's not on that level, but like it's worth mentioning.
Nas wrote Illmatic when he was like 17?
Jesus. I mean, and Joan of Arc led a fucking army when she was 14. So it's like...
They're basically the same person, is what we're saying.
Like, basically we're just saying that we all suck.
Yeah, you know. Nah. Like, we're doing okay for ourselves.
Oh, the fuck! Flostradamus! I forgot he existed.
Is Flostradamus one person? I thought that was a group.
Yeah, it's a guy named Kurt
Flostradamus is one
Camerucci.
Kurt Camerucci. Oh, am I dead? Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, they were technically a duo, but
right.
like he mostly did most of the stuff.
It's kind of a what's so not
nothing much,
situation where originally the project was 2 people, but then it ended up becoming 1.
He still does music. That
What is the question, Mer?
messes me up.
I like one song of his that's like a future-based pop type thing called How You Gonna Do That? He made it with Kara.
Huh. So he's sort of moved
Hey,
on from being
let's talk.
the generic trap
The
Let's-
dubstep
guy.
man.
Let's talk about the question that Mer posed. Do Bill and Ted have a moral obligation to tell Joan of Arc and Abraham Lincoln about their respective fates?
Bill and Ted can do whatever the hell they want.
That's a
I
good
think
point.
it's like it's a double-edged sword, because if you do that, then you change history potentially.
But let's, for the sake of argument, let us say that it does not change history. Like,
Okay, if it doesn't change history, then
you go
maybe...
back to your home timeline and like stuff only changes in the one where you're not anymore. What
I mean,
about
I
that?
think in Lincoln's case, he might not believe it, but in Joan of Arc's case, it's possible that she'd be like, I don't care.
That's true. Like, the thing I think you could do, I don't think you'd have to convince Lincoln, okay? It's not Abraham Lincoln. I think if you spun it the right way, you could convince Mary Todd Lincoln. And then
Oh, no.
she'd be like, honey, we should not go to the theater this day. And you'd be,
And that
you'd get it done that way.
Yeah, but then what would happen if Lincoln didn't go to the theater?
Well, I can, like, answer that semi-definitively because I saw a documentary about this once. So, like, the plot to kill Lincoln was part of a larger scheme to kill, like, everybody in the presidential line of succession, but most of the people flaked out.
That makes sense.
So what would happen is that Mr. Booth would realize that he was acting by himself and that he wouldn't be able to get out of the country like he thought he would be able to, and he would probably also get cold feet.
Huh. I do know that actually, here's an interesting thing. Recently, in the past, like, year or so, actually it might be the past 2 years, like, it was very recent that they actually found out that there's sufficient evidence to suggest that, there's this guy who lived into old age and worked as an actor in I can't remember what state, who, along with a lot of other stuff that happened surrounding, Booth's supposed death, that there was probably a cover-up and that this guy was Booth, and that they,
Gosh.
had him moved and changed his identity
Well,
instead
that's what they were going to do, but I was under the impression that Booth, like, was pretty
That-
definitively killed.
No, it turns out that actually the witness, and the thing is that the witness who said that he saw, somebody die in this, I think it was like a fire or something that, supposedly killed Booth. The guy didn't even look like Booth, but they assumed it was Booth. Turns out that there was another guy who, was in, there was another guy who was in the area at the time who may have died in this thing, and they just claimed it was Booth's corpse because it was burned beyond recognition or something like that.
Yeah.
But this guy who wound up having a career elsewhere and living to a ripe old age looks exactly like Booth, and they examined his skull, and I think they even did some DNA stuff, and it's like,
Can
yeah,
you
this
do
guy was
DNA
Booth.
stuff on someone who died like 200 years ago?
You can extract DNA from a lot of things. You'd be shocked. But yeah, it's becoming increasingly likely that this guy, yeah.
You know what else is becoming increasingly likely?
What?
Who can relate? Wood.
Whoa!
Secret history of Twin Peaks. Hey, did you guys know that my server has Dale Cooper of Twin Peaks as its icon right now? And this is the first time in almost 100 character appreciation picks where we've ever had a live action, like a character from a live action
Yeah,
series.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
I did also want to say was about the whole, in terms of the cover-up surrounding Booth. There's also a lot of evidence to suggest that had this gone down, Andrew Johnson knew about it.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me morally because
Andrew Johnson
is
was
bottom 5 presidents, probably.
Yeah, he was a monstrous son of a bitch. And just,
also,
awful man.
Fuckboy alert.
Fuckboy alert.
Fuckboy alert indeed.
What if you walked up to the president, really loudly screamed fuckboy alert, and then ran away? What would happen? Would you be arrested? I don't know.
Do that with Trump. Just wherever he's going, just scream fuckboy alert.
Does anyone else ever think about how Dale Cooper is the perfect man? I mean, you are entitled to your beliefs.
I mean,
I would
yeah,
never
he kind
deny
of is.
you.
Yeah, he's pretty great.
Hey, Trey?
Hey, what?
Do you want to come get this will-o-wisp? I actually already have one.
Yes. Give me one moment.
I will, go away from it so I don't pick it up by accident.
Alright.
But, what is y'all's favorite conspiracy theory? Stupid ones only, please.
Stupid ones only,
no jet steel can't melt fuel beams.
Jet steel can't melt fuel beams.
I actually didn't do that.
Oh my god.
But
please pause the stream? That's not how that works.
Just lay the video I am about to post. Oh no!
What is the video? Also, that's super not allowed under the Twitch terms of service. Earth is round and hollow and we're on the inside. I also love that one. I don't know if anyone seriously believes it, but that's fine.
There were people back in the 1800s who believed that.
Yeah, they were called interiorists or something.
Yeah, weird, they're the reverse Hollow Earth people.
Yeah, well, it's Hollow Earth, but again.
But on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Jane.
So we're trying to reach the actual surface.
Yeah, we can go. We can go. I actually didn't know where the teleporter was. I was running right by it. The stone.
This time I knew. I was just trying to make sure our resources were good.
Yeah, no, we should be totally fine.
Dare I say armed to the teeth.
Alright. Thank God for this barrier. Like, on a related note, another one that I like is, like, Earth is a habitable island on, like, a sea of ice. This one that I do, it's like a weird variant of the whole flat Earth thing.
More will-o'-the-wisps.
Wow, seriously? I mean, I'm not complaining, but...
Fair enough.
So we're like the known world in Hunter x Hunter then.
Basically, like...
Except it's ice instead of the dark continent.
Yeah, like, the idea is that we are like a habitable warm point on an ice... yeah, like on an ice... Either an ice ball or an ice disc, depending on who you ask. And there's also, like,
an
maybe
ice
other
ball
places.
would actually make at least marginally more sense because it would explain more things.
The other thing that people who believe this tend to believe is that there are other, like, habitable spots, and that's where aliens are from. It's imaginative, if nothing else.
Okay, what is my favorite weird conspiracy theory? Like, real weird one.
I still love that one episode of Ancient Aliens where they present the moon as a hologram and NASA has secret colonies on the moon in the same episode without ever pointing out that those are, like, mutually incompatible for what I think is a pretty obvious reason.
Just like, what is...
I mean... so, let's see, we got goat hoof, we got energy drink, and a turtle.
I think Topaz Brooch is good, which is what the turtle is, but I don't remember.
I have one already.
Oh, okay. I will get that then, when I can, if you don't mind.
I'm trying to think of, like, flaky, bizarre conspiracy theories that are just funny. There are a lot of, like, good, wacky ones.
There actually was a terrorist attack during 9/11, but one of the towers was rigged to explode. Because that one started as a joke in XKCD, and I have since seen people say it unironically.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That's real bad.
Yeah. Randall, what have you done?
Let's see. That, I mean, the reptilians are always going to be classic.
I don't like the reptilian one anymore since I found out that it's got, like, extremely weird
racist connotations,
anti-Semitic roots.
I mean, like, kind of, but, like, some of the people who advocate for it are not anti-Semites, they're just bonkers.
Yeah,
like,
know. It's
David Icke.
It's a degrees thing, I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Like, David Icke, definitely, I don't think he's an anti-Semite, I think
I think Icke is one of the people who is...
No, he's like a weird, like, hippie.
Really?
Yeah.
One of us is confusing this man with someone else.
He is the one who is, like, the weird, ultra UFO-obsessed one.
Well...
He used to be a sports broadcaster.
Anyway, like, there's a lot of great ones about aliens.
And he also claims the moon isn't real.
You know, I mean, if you're gonna go full on, why not? I own this place now. Hello, Zersk. We're talking about stupid
it's pronounced
theories.
Ike, apparently. David Icke.
I would rather not talk about this man anymore. Just in case I am the one that's correct, and he's actually a horrible racist. Because I'm pretty sure that that's true, but I don't know. David Icke is my least favorite Fire Emblem character. Thank you, sir. What else?
Far off on the horizon, I see a teleporter.
Oh, cool. Another good one is, you guys heard about clown aliens? That's not a thing some people think is real. Hello?
Yes?
What's up?
Clown aliens.
Clown aliens?
That's a thing some people think is real.
I have literally never heard of that.
To provide both an embarrassing secret and some backstory for how I hear about all this stupid crap. When I was a teenager, I used to go on this website called unexplainedmysteries.org.
Yes,
a lot.
You told me.
And you could find people there who believed just about anything. And that is where I heard about clown aliens from. And I guess the idea is that, obviously regular clowns are real too, but like those like clown sighting things that happen sometimes, those are aliens who like don't understand that like there are situations that people don't want to see clowns in. Basically, I think is the running theory.
Oh dear. Really?
Like they're trying to make contact, but not doing it very well.
It turns out, according to Rational Wiki,
dang it,
that actually I was right. That it's not. He is not a believer in the anti-Semitic side of the weird reptoids thing. He just literally believes in fucking lizard people.
I don't want to see a clown in basically any situation. I mean, that's a phobia, yeah. But that's fair.
Yeah, but oh yeah. Also, he claimed he was the son of God.
Okay. I mean,
and that the London 2012 Games opening ceremony was a satanic ritual designed to harness negative energy, and that the Olympic Stadium is strategically placed on the Earth energy grid to tap into the immense London and British power centers, and this is why Glastonbury Tor is the centerpiece of the opening ceremony.
What?
Yes!
Sorry,
also, he thinks that the moon is a projection. No, the moon is actually a space station, but there's a projection around it to hide the fact that it's a space station, and that much of reality is a holographic projection.
Yeah, the moon
by
is a
our
hologram.
Alien overlord.
The moon is a hologram is one that I've heard before.
Yeah, like
also,
that
like
a hologram around they put a hologram around it so that it looks like a moon, but it's actually a space station.
Oh, you can like buy passage to the other portals. That's interesting.
What the fuck is this thing?
Oh, he was also the guy who basically popularized the tinfoil hat. Literally. He popularized the tinfoil hat.
Just sit in here. If that's cool with you, Trey.
What the hell is this thing?
A big mushroom? Like, I want to get it, but I don't give up 5 items when I get it.
Yeah. I'm in the same boat.
The moon is a ghost. Anyway,
you know what? Fuck it.
Alright.
You did hear that last part, right?
Yes.
Shock all nearby enemies every 10
the
seconds.
Unironic popularizer of the tinfoil hat.
Yes, I did. Sorry, we just got distracted by this good salamander friend.
Hey, look at me. I have a Tesla coil on my back.
You are a Tesla coil now.
I'm electric. What the fuck?
Static shock. That's a good show.
Yeah, it is a good show.
The salamander is the salamander trans. I mean,
I have thunder coming out of my head.
Your argument is invalid. The moon. That's my new conspiracy theory, is that the moon is transgender.
I have Wardenclyffe Tower on my head. I don't need to explain shit.
Sredni, are you reading Wikipedia again?
I'm reading Rational Wiki now.
Sredni!
Because David, in addition to claiming that every world leader ever basically has been a reptoid, also claims that Chris Christopherson is a reptoid.
That's just random.
Yeah, I know, right?
Also, even if he is harmless, I feel like we should stop talking about this man now.
All right, fair. Can we move on to a different conspiracy theory?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
I'm gonna look at a list of them on here because there's got to be some good ones here.
I mean, I already brought up the thing where some people think that clown sightings are caused by aliens trying to make
Yeah,
contact.
okay, that one's pretty damn good. Let's see.
I've heard of this car that runs on water. Are you by any chance interested in selling this car? Big feats. I lived in a wooded area, which meant that there were many people I knew in high school and just like in life that were very, very into the Bigfoot thing. And then, like, I'm not the first person to make this association. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, cool.
Oh,
What the fuck?
what happened?
I don't even know. Like, I was a little bit low on health, but I didn't think I was that low. Anyway, you thought he was supposed to be a Pacific Northwest thing. No, every part of the country has its own Bigfoot, basically. But like, people, like around 2016 or so, people just kind of stopped talking about Bigfoot. And I am not the first person to make that observation. I think somewhat famously the McElroy brothers made a joke about it somewhat recently. It's just like, people decided that they were no longer okay with people believing in cryptids. I don't know.
Well, we have had a recent resurgence in animated films based on the Sasquatch.
Yeah, I feel like we've maybe come to like a realm of acceptance where we accept that he's not real, but he's part of like American folklore now.
Yeah.
It's a John Bunyan thing now.
Yeah. Do you mean Paul Bunyan?
Paul Bunyan. No, John Bunyan was the guy who wrote The Pilgrim's Progress.
John Bunyan. Yeah, yeah,
What's
but...
up?
Not to be confused with Paul Bunyan and his Ox Blue.
No, the ox is
Or
named
no, the
Babe.
ox is named, like, Babe? I can't remember. And is a blue ox. John Bunyan lived from November 30th, 1628 to August 31st, 1688, and wrote The Pilgrim's Progress.
Who he is, of course, also Paul Bunyan's brother. What is the knife alien? I want to learn about the knife alien. Be right back, I'm gonna invent a new cryptid. I think that's called making a Dungeons & Dragons monster manual. Zursk in a parking lot. Zursk, you're too friendly to be a cryptid.
I mean, there are friendly cryptids, like Mothman warns people of disasters.
Does
Mothman is sweet and also my spouse.
I mean, same.
Does Mothman warn people of disaster, or does Mothman cause disaster by way of, like,
Mothman
righteous
warns
vengeance?
people of disasters, generally, is the belief.
Do not slander Mothman.
Alright.
Let us have this.
There was a local cryptid back where I used to live. People used to say that there was a giant spider in there was a tunnel that was abandoned as part of like an abandoned highway project. They were gonna like build a tunnel through the mountain, and there was just the tunnel is still there, but they never built the road through it. And people would always say there's like a giant spider in there.
Ew.
I don't know why that became a thing, but you know. Hey, all dressed chips are apparently very good. That reminds me, today I did something I do not do very often, which is I bought myself like a piece of pie. It's in the fridge.
That sounds very tasty.
Yeah, they
Pie.
sell you know, like those pies they got at Burger King, where it's like a little box with a single slice in it.
Can't complain.
A single
So,
cut.
Apparently, there is a parallel to Mothman in Cornwall called
So many
the
bikes.
Owlman of Monon.
I walked into that one scene in the goddamn Lion King.
Too many bison, too many bison. But yeah, like, it does not surprise me that there's other Mothmen elsewhere. You guys heard of the Dover Demon? That thing's pretty spooky.
Okay, this is A+, and I want to show it to you. Is the inspiration...
I've been ignored.
I've heard of the Dover Demon. Is this picture here that I'm posting in the chat is of the inspiration for the probable inspiration for the Cornish owl man, which is an eagle owl, which is a very big owl. It's
I will take
big
a look
boy.
at this owl.
It's a big boy.
Oh no, that's gonna open Chrome, which is gonna cause everything to go all fucky.
Oh.
Save me! Actually, it seems to be fine.
But yeah, it's like, if you can see it, it's a big boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look. Oh wow, he's puffy.
Yeah, that's...
I think I'm just gonna leave this picture open and surprise my girlfriend with it when she gets home.
That sounds really good. That sounds like that's a Eurasian eagle owl. They're really big. That's
I'm not...
puffy boy.
Sredni, I'm not Asian.
I said Eurasian.
I know, I'm saying I'm not.
Kill me now!
Womp womp, yes.
Womp womp indeed.
I'm sorry, that might hold the distinction as being the actual worst joke I've ever told on this channel. Which is no mean feat.
Oh, and they also have really big, like, weird ear eyebrows.
Ear brows, those are called.
Yeah, like, they're like little wings on their face. Actually, I think you can see that in the picture. Is those like big like eyebrow things? They're actually like they often are like above their head when they're not puffed out like that.
Oh shit, Trey brought it back all on his own.
But yeah, they've got like
this.
What?
But yeah, ear brows.
Yeah, they can their total length can vary from 22 to 30 inches.
This is new.
Yeah, this is the new place.
Is this the one that you gotta beat to unlock Rex?
I think that you get loader here. Although
Okay.
you have to do some specific like process that I don't have the directions to, so I'm not fully sure of how to like summon the boss that you have to.
It's alright.
Yeah.
What I should do at some point is do like more Risk of Rain things so I can unlock some of the other characters.
Well, you know me.
Yeah.
I'll be around.
Hello.
Alright.
Lava
We
worm.
got-
Also, this will be our last Risk of Rain, whatchamacallit?
Yeah.
Just so the audience is aware, and then we will flip over to The Binding of Isaac, which is also a good game.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out what those things are called on their face.
I'm telling you, they're called ear brows. If they're not called that, then somebody fucked up somewhere.
Yeah, erect ear tufts.
That's a way more uncomfortable name for an ear brows.
No, I mean, it says, the great size, bulky, barrel-shaped build, erect ear tufts, and orange eyes render this a distinctive species.
I believe Trey has been abducted by his family.
Oh, no. Yeah, I guess they are just ear tufts, but Oh
Here
my
I
god!
go again
Oh
on
my
my
God.
own.
They're even. Oh, they're
Like
so
a drifter,
cute.
I was born to walk alone. Going down
It's
the
like
only road
from a
I've ever
different
known.
subspecies. Oh my god, their ears, they're so cute. Ah!
Oh,
I want to pet them.
Trey's back.
Okay.
Hello. I also would like to pet an owl. That can be the new Undertale format question. Would you pet an owl? I think
I
most
would
people
pet-
would pet owls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they like being scratched on the head and under the chin.
That's good. That's good information to have.
It is extremely good information to have.
Now I know.
Yes.
My
Yes,
cat
you do.
likes to flop over on my feet. That is extremely good.
Yeah.
We were like lightly batting around the idea of getting a cat, but the unfortunate fact of the matter is there's like a pet fee at the apartment, and you gotta get like all the stuff you need to take care of a cat. So it's not really in the near future, but who knows?
Hopefully, in the future, more general.
Pawing at the idea. Thank you, Zursk. Thank you. What is this thing?
Yeah, and also having seen Leo, who is very fluffy. Yeah, just like
Leo is a foot cat like Quentin Tarantino.
Tarantino. That sounds like some really weird. Those sound like bars.
I don't
I don't think I like that.
I don't trust like that. It's a late career Lil Wayne lyric.
Yes. Yes.
Lazy F baby and the F is for
Feline. We see F baby and the F is for feet.
Oh no. I was gonna say it, but then I was like, no.
Can't keep
know
a
better.
good joke down forever.
We're better than this.
Are we?
Are we? That's the eternal question.
This show is a wild and crazy series. The whirring grows loud. Oh! Hey, Trey?
Hey.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah?
I did the thing.
I guess you did.
I guess you have to shoot those mushrooms.
Yeah, hang on.
Video games are fucking weird, by the way.
Yeah. If you shoot
You
the
have
mushrooms,
to shoot mushrooms.
if
Is
you
that a
shoot
servitor?
if you shoot the mushrooms, it summons a giant murder robot that you have to fight.
Dude out here looking like a Destiny boss.
Kind of looks like one of the angels in Ava.
Or like a beholder. There's a lot of things we could compare this fella to.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Beholder is a good comparison.
Beholder
yeah.
might be the intended point of reference, actually.
Yeah, probably.
Or like,
Hey, gun on my shoulder. Can you aim
Yeah.
at the thing I'm aiming at, please?
yeah, it's like a robo-beholder.
A roboholder. Not to be confused with a
Roboholder.
Robitussin, which is a medicine that you take when you have a bad cough.
And will get you extremely crunk.
Don't
In,
say
but
that,
don't
please.
do that. But don't do that.
Christ.
I think
Be
I
very
need some
careful.
Robitussin. Woo! Fucking hate Jumpman. Song is so annoying.
It's a really
Jumpman,
bad
I don't
song.
need no introduction. Jumpman, Metro Boomin on production. Wow. Wow.
Something fixed up like on DJ Mustard. I don't know. Getting crunk with Governor Moonbeam. That was a fun show.
Oh my god. I just got fucked. Jesus Christ.
Ooh. I would cover you.
Congratulations,
You
Trey.
should- Ooh, never mind. I also am getting annihilated by the robo-holder.
You're getting robo-held in its embracing arms of
It doesn't
death.
have any arms.
I mean, tentacles are also called arms.
It doesn't really have tentacles either. It's kind of just an eyeball with like some cables hanging down from it.
Yeah, but
Oh
the
god,
cables are arms.
now it's got orbitals and it just healed itself? What's going on here? Well, now it's back down to where it was before. Trey, I think this boss is too advanced for us.
I'm stuck up top.
No!
Hold
You're on it?
Oh. That's bad.
Hold on.
Alloy Worship Unit Friend of the Vultures. What a weird boss subtitle. Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
That thing
Friend
with
of
the rings is
Oh my god.
is how it tells you that it's going to yeet you into space. Well, that's a mystery for us to solve next time we play Risk of Rain, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was a lot. I'm gonna look at my logbook
Okay.
real quick. Yeah.
Huh.
I'm just looking at pictures of eagle owls because they're so cute.
Because you're a nerd. No, I'm just kidding.
Might have been the wildest game I've had in months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You know what you know what their scientific name is?
What?
Bubo Bubo.
Good. We will be right back with Binding of Isaac. I am going to quickly use the restroom. I advise you in the audience to do the same if you need to. And yeah, if you would like to support the channel, you may do so at any of the links below the viewing window. And yeah, we'll be right back after these messages.
Isaac and his mother lived alone in a small house on a hill. Isaac kept to himself, drawing pictures and playing with his toys as his mom watched Christian broadcasts on the television. Life was simple, and they were both happy. That was until the day Isaac's mom heard a voice from above. Your son has become corrupted by sin. He needs to be
Oh
saved.
my fucking god.
Do my best to save him, my lord, Isaac's mother replied, rushing into Isaac's room, removing all that was evil from his life. Again, the voice called to her. Isaac's soul is still corrupt. He needs to be cut off from all that is evil in this world and confess his sins.
Oh my god. I'm just
Your instructions, Lord.
Trey?
I have faith in thee, Isaac's mother
Where's
replied,
Trey?
as she
Oh no.
locked Isaac in his room,
Oh
away
no.
from the evils of the world. One last time, Isaac's mom heard the voice of the
Oh,
Lord calling.
Trey's muted. Oh, lost.
You've done as I've asked.
It's just
But
me.
I still question
It's
your
just
faith in
me.
to prove your
Eh,
faith.
I have to use the restroom myself.
One
I'm
more
going to go
thing
to.
of you. Yes, Lord, anything, Isaac's mother begged. To prove your
Oh,
love and
actually.
devotion, I require a sacrifice. Your son,
Jane!
will be this sacrifice. Go into his room and end
Oh
his
god,
life
it's been
as an
playing
offering
the
to
fucking
me to
intro.
prove you love me above.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
What, really?
It's been playing the Binding of Isaac intro. Because I opened the game.
I need to quickly run to the restroom.
Okay.
Are you going to, could you put on screen share?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I fucking turned on the game but didn't actually go to the main menu. Alright.
All right, let's see. Trying to see how well this works in
Eating rooms. Although, if anybody has a suggestion for what they want me to do for the next run, they may certainly comment it in the chat if they would like.
Oh wow, this looks way better on the laptop.
I would imagine so, yeah.
Yeah, it gets way less cut off.
Yeah,
I can actually see the whole chat.
that's good.
It is very nice. I have to run and use the restroom.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a sec.
Just shooting with my Duke Nukem hair. Annie would really like something that raises my fire rate, because right now it is pretty terrible. Let's see here. Yeah, I was kind of hoping I could coax you into there, but that's fine. Wow, I'm glad I have a 1-up, because otherwise my stats are not very good. Half heart. I'm going to take a visit to the curse room. Occasionally there are powerful items in there, and if there are any this time, I would certainly like to get my hands on one. Okay. So just like a threefold fuck you then. Alrighty. Not gonna call it a cursed run quite yet. I would like to see what our second floor holds before I make that call, but alright, yeah, never mind. Ragman on the first boss when our stats are this bad is actually terrible. Well. This sucks. Okay, Trey. See you again soon. Hot dog. I kind of wish I had some fries right now. I don't really like hot dogs. Use the D7 to save myself. I have a 1-up. So like I don't really need to, although I could if I feel like I need to in a second here. But yeah. Alright. Boy. This is a chore. Ah, I forgot that those do that. Maybe your extra life is Dark Judas? Nah, it's from the 1-up, I can tell, because I've got the little thing following me. So it's just gonna bring me back as this again. Come on. Mama didn't raise no quitter. That's not true. I've quit many things over the course of my life. Just weirdly stubborn when it comes to video games for some reason. Alright. Wow. It's gonna be like, well, maybe we can focus down the spider before it takes shape. It apparently not. Our damage is that low. We're a proud quitter family. Me when I'm a proud quitter family? Heart of a proud quitter family? You know what I'm saying. Yo, come on. Please. This is fucking torture. Sredni! Help me!
Hello!
Hi. Help me.
Help you with what?
Help me. Fuck hell.
You died?
Jesus H. Christmas. Yes, that was a terrible start. Does anybody have anything they want me to play as? No, Azazel. I will do anything else.
Why not?
I don't like Azazel. He's too easy. Going to bed.
Yeah,
good
but
night.
I like the whole broken horn design. It's good.
No.
It's good though.
No. I will play as anybody else.
What's the one with the weird dripping
The weird.
and like the
Dripping?
misshapen eyes and mouth?
The Forgotten.
No. Further, the guy next to
Apollyon?
Apollyon. No, after
Keeper.
there.
The Keeper.
Yes.
He's wearing a noose. I'll play as the Keeper. Keeper is like.
No, I was talking.
Oh, okay.
But also, he has like a weird misshapen. Oh, he's got a sack on his head.
No, he just looks like that. That's his face. Keeper's somewhat famously the hardest character in the game, but we'll see what I can do here.
Okay.
He does start with triple shot, which is an item that I like and I think is kind of underrated. Also, I don't know if you saw what Trey said in the chat, but he said he'll be back in a bit.
I saw that. Yeah.
He's consuming some foodins.
I was looking into getting foods at some point, but I ate earlier.
All right.
But I am still hungry. It's annoying.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh fuck. Come on. This guy's not
That is
hard.
a turd that shoots corn at you. That is repulsive.
Welcome to the Binding of Isaac, Sredni.
I mean, true point.
God damn it. I will give this one
Ugly.
more. I will give Keeper one more try.
Okay.
Okay, I absolutely cannot take the game kid, but nice try.
Why is the keeper the most difficult character?
You cannot gain HP as him. You only get these two
Ooh.
little coin hearts, and anything else is incidental. And also, regular hearts don't do anything as him because he uses money for health.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, it's a little bit of a weird mechanic. He's basically one of the challenge characters, like the Forgotten or the Lost.
What does the Forgotten do?
He's got bone hearts, which I kind of don't understand. All right.
Oh, you died twice.
Yes,
Oof.
I did. All right.
What? Let me see the Forgotten then.
All right. Forgotten's a bit easier than Keeper because he's got it's dark. He's got a bone club. Bone club is ready.
Funnily enough, I was actually probably going to recommend we play as the Bony Boy.
Well, you got your wish.
Yeehaw.
The Bone Club sounds like, I mean a club, like, an organization, but like, what is it for? What is the Bone Club?
Also, my brother came into my doorway and mooned me.
Nice.
Why?
I'm being sarcastic if that's not obvious.
Halfway, so that you could see his butt cheeks.
Yes.
Because he did that to me too.
He's
Stop it!
he's doing it again.
God.
He's doing it again.
Shapes and forms, everybody.
Not ideal. Not ideal.
I mean, those are certainly shapes, and they do have a
I
form.
will fight
Please.
you in real life.
Please don't.
No. 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 Not again. Stop it.
For one thing, I'm probably taller and more muscular than you are.
Close.
That would be a bad
I-
choice on
Be
your
sure to
part.
close
I
the door.
actually
out.
don't know if you're taller than me. Is this moon a hologram?
Me too.
Oh dear.
Yes.
I'm also going to fight you.
I knew I had stretch marks on mine.
That's weird. Like, right here. No, from
Trey, would you like me to mute you for a second while you deal with?
We're good.
Okay. Just checking. Also, hello again, sir.
Jesus Christ. I can still hear them. It's not good.
You know how it is.
You know, Isaac itself provides me with just enough grossness for the stream as a whole.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
need any more. I don't need any more.
Yeah, you know. Also, the other thing the Forgotten can do is use his own soul as a stand, basically, so that's fun.
That is interesting.
And we got the meat, which is a good item.
The meat.
Meat. Let's meet the meat.
Let's eat the meat. Let's throw it into the fucking sky.
You
We're
have
not, we're not cows.
You have angry eyes.
Yeah.
The Forgotten's fucking pissed.
The Forgotten is fucking pissed. I really love those drawings with the fucking Kirby game cover edits.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's weird. You have a stand. That's
Yeah.
just... Yeah.
How we roll.
This is, in fact, how we roll.
I always think
You got dead.
Ones with the big, like, chunky bodies. The spiders with the big chunky bodies look like drones.
Yeah. Give me something good, game. We're doing Eden.
Tell
one.
me
Give
something good.
Alright, we got Eden's Soul, which is that weird item that I got last time, and my record label's logo.
Huh.
Diamond fish.
Yeah. I actually don't remember what the Pisces item in this game does. Alright, well. We are unleashing something at a furious rate.
I don't want to think too hard about that.
Yeah, that's kind of the general ethos for this game. If you're me, but enjoy playing it, just don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do not pay it any mind.
What's the fluid coming out of you? Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't think about it.
Don't think too hard about it.
Do not give it any...
Pay no mind. Pay no mind.
Yeah.
Don't think too hard about it.
Oh, hey.
Oh boy.
Sorry, time for our weekly anime check-in.
Yeah.
Well, before I begin, because I feel like I always monopolize this segment, I guess, a little bit. Has anybody else seen anything interesting in the world of animation recently?
Apparently there is, it doesn't really seem up my alley, but there's apparently a, I think it's Scandinavian, independent animated film that is, one of the last really big budget, or, one of the most recent, it's, kind of considered the last bastion of, big budget 2D animated films. And while it doesn't seem like my kind of thing, it is really pretty. I can't remember the title.
Yeah. I'm sorry I interrupted you, but...
You got murdered again.
Can I get something that's not Ragman? And can I get good items? I realized I got that first thing last run, but, you know. I don't even have the wire coat hanger. Alright. Well, that sounds interesting. Do you know what it is called, if our viewers would like to look it up?
The name is escaping me.
Is it the Santa Claus one?
I can't remember.
No, I think that's it's like stop motion or something. That's a Netflix thing.
Yeah, that one's also in 2D, I think.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's my bad. I don't know why I thought that was stop motion. That's the
Was
one
in-
where everyone is gonna watch it, and, like... The fucking... Like... Sorry, this tangent just, like, completely vanished from my mind. So, never mind.
Fair enough. Either way, that one seems enjoyable.
Yeah.
I will probably watch it.
I wanted to... Sorry, go on.
I like your article that you wrote about Black Fox. I thought it was a good read.
Black
even though
Fox is a great movie.
I haven't got the chance to watch it just yet. But
in fact, my server is group watching it this Saturday during the same time slot that this show normally airs at on Thursday. So if anybody wants to come hang out, we are going to be watching that together. Black Fox is, like, actually fantastic. Sredni?
What was I thinking about? Oh yeah, we should get our, I should start watching Speedgrapher so we can get our thing off the ground.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for you on that, and honestly, like, this season has been pretty dire. So I could use something to do that's not seasonal.
Just pure desolation.
Not pure desolation. And one of the things I wanted to talk about actually was the two shows I'm watching. Well, I think we can talk about all the shows I'm watching. Honestly, we got like a good hour and a half at least left yet. So in the bad column,
yeah,
Kanagawa Jet Girls. Do not watch that. So trashy, ecchi series by someone who is apparently kind of known for that. So, not really of interest to most people unless you are like myself and like watching bad anime sometimes because it's funny.
Didn't you say that the sole redeeming quality of that show is that the main character is just unabashedly the thirstiest lesbian?
Yeah, like the one good thing about it. The one good thing about it is she does spend like a good half of the first episode just ogling people. Like it's funny in a way that I don't think it was intended to be. Like I've known people like that. And some people might accuse me of being like that. But it's odd to see it represented in fiction in such a, like, profoundly unprogressive place. It's amusing. What is this show called again? Kanagawa Jet Girls. In all seriousness, I do not recommend it. I think it is a bad show, but, I'm a person. I am not your mom, so, like, if you want to watch it, I will not stop you. Nor could I. But, yeah, like, the part of the plot is that this girl is from, one of the northern islands, I think, and she moves to Tokyo, and, like, there's seriously, like, a solid 10 minutes that's just her being like, ooh, everybody here is so pretty. And it's funny, but I don't know if it's supposed to be the kind of funny that it is. Look, Zersk, sometimes I just say things, okay? And, the other thing that's kind of down in the not great column is, unfortunately, is Cautious Hero, which is, an isekai series, so not surprising on that front, but I watched the first episode, and it was actually, like, pretty good. It was a comedy series, so I was sort of hoping it would stay one, but then the second episode is just, like, entirely fight scenes, constantly interrupted by the thing that all Narukai series do, which is just having people stare at, like, JRPG-style stat screens.
You mean Naruke?
That's what I meant. Is that how that's pronounced?
Naruke.
Okay. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, like the ones where it's like, like, you have all the power in this world.
Yeah, well,
like,
the thing, the joke behind the comedy part.
I know,
like
behind the comedy.
well,
Like,
like,
I know the premise of that show.
Yeah, he's
He, like, really doesn't need to be, but he is ridiculously overcautious.
Yeah, because...
Despite being way overpowered.
Because he's a fucking idiot, which is, like, where the funny is supposed to come from.
And also doesn't notice that the main goddess character is basically ogling him constantly.
Yeah, like, the goddess is a great character, and I really liked the first episode of that show, and then the second was just incredibly dull. And apparently the second is, unfortunately, like, more representative of what the series is like, which is a shame.
Boring?
Yeah, at least, according to people who have read the source material.
So basically, it had promise, and then it got, like, it had promise in its, like, goofy premise, and then it got boring.
Yeah, well, not even, like, a goofy premise, like, it was a comedy series, and then the second episode just isn't that funny. It's very strange.
But I mean, it just seems, yeah. Like, I'm just saying, what?
No, I know
it,
what you mean.
Yeah, like, you know it.
Like, I'm gonna watch the third episode to see if maybe it turns things around, but I don't know. And then, in the good column is After School Dice Club, which is just a show about playing Euro games.
Yeah.
Which is, is a fun little show. The main protagonist clearly struggles with depression, which is kind of a thing that's just kind of there. And I don't know if they're going to ever go anywhere with that, but I guess we'll see.
But I don't know, that's actually kind of interesting.
So it does things, like, slightly differently than most school life comedies of its type. Yeah. Like, there's a guy who shows up sometimes. Ooh. There's like a minor romance subplot and a couple other things. It's mostly just like
fine.
Yeah. Well, no, quality-wise, I think the show's actually quite good.
No, I didn't necessarily mean fine in a, like, whatever way. I meant, like, it's, a perfectly fine show.
Animate with board game Bakugo. I really don't think he looks much like Bakugo, but that is what you called him, yes.
Good lord.
I think he looks like
Bakugo.
No,
Board Game Bakugo is the name of my second mixtape that propels me to critical acclaim within the nerdcore subgenre.
Oh no.
No, he is I forget what the fucking word is. A Gyaruo? He's a male Gyaru, essentially.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, and he's got a crush on one of the main characters, and, this being a comedy series, the joke is that he can't bring himself to say that, and she thinks that he has a crush on someone else. It's very funny.
I'd get a little exasperated with that after a while if it went on too long.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a single core series. I don't know if that is like.
But I'm saying I could potentially get exasperated with that after like 3 episodes.
I don't think it's like a main focus of the series. It's just like a subplot that comes up occasionally.
Yeah, but I'm just saying is like, spit it out.
I mean, I thought it was funny. But,
No, I mean, it can be funny. It's just after a while, it's gonna be like, God, just say it. Say it. Say it. Stop. Say it.
You okay, Sredni?
No, I'm just saying it's just like there are a lot.
It is a trope that bothers you. I understand.
Yeah, it's just like
everybody's got their pet peeves.
Big baby mode engaged.
All right, fuck it. Sicko baby mode. All right, you know.
That slug is in love with you.
Nah, that's an item that I've got is doing that. But,
I can understand that, but still.
Fair enough. But yeah, After School Dice Club is like pretty good. The thing I actually like, the thing that I think is most promising is actually a show I didn't really expect to like, which is No Guns Life.
Oh,
which is an adaptation of an action seinen manga that has been running for several years.
It is the man actually has a gun for a head, and somebody has to pull the trigger for him when it's actually needed.
It's if anybody knew of the series from like before it got adapted, it was from that fucking picture that was a thing on 4chan years ago, where it's him saying, "My head is a gun, I don't need to explain shit."
It comes back full circle.
I like. Thank you, Trey.
Blow his own barrel.
I don't know what, if anything, the trigger thing is a metaphor for yet. It feels like a metaphor, but I don't know for what. And I don't think it's the obvious, but maybe it is? I'm not sure.
It's like, is it sexual?
Maybe. Like, the thing is, the guy is...
That's the eternal question.
The show calls them extends, because every anime has to come up with its own word for superhumans. They're cyborgs, essentially, and, people who have been modified...
Some weird English word or something.
Like, people who have been modified by the local evil super corporation, to fight in a war that ended relatively recently in the show's backstory. So, his thing is he's like a detective that... Not a detective, like a negotiator who, solves problems between extends.
Okay.
And, it's very interesting, actually. Like, I'm not doing a good
it's
job
an anime
selling.
about binding arbitration.
Trey? Zursk,
Trey.
I am going to end your life. Again. But it's...
I'm a robot.
Yeah, that wouldn't work on you. It wouldn't work on Zursk either, who is a ghost, but, you know.
Oh no! Okay, I just got what Zursk was saying.
Yeah, I got it the first time, I just wasn't gonna spell it out.
Oh no!
If you are unaware, another term for a detective is a private dick.
Who's a sex machine with all the chicks.
Yeah, like, actually, this is funny, like, she only shows up for, like, a minute in the first episode, but there's a chick in the show who is just, like, a normal human who has a crush on him, which I think is very funny. Because he has a gun for a head.
But at the same time,
they point out, like, 30 times in the show.
People get crushes on people over the internet all the time.
I guess. Also, the fun thing is, he's a very hard-boiled noir character, sort of. I shouldn't actually say sort of, because he just is that, like, to an extreme degree. But he also has, a soft side. And at one point, this person kisses him on the cheek, and he gets, he gets, like, the chibi thing happens.
Oh.
But because he's a gun, it just kind of looks like a weird slug. It's very funny. But, the actual plot is, like, this megacorp is, like, abducting kids to use them as, guinea pigs for experiments with this, extend stuff, and it's a whole... you know, it's a whole process.
So cyberpunk.
Yeah, like, it's weird because, like, it's the themes very cyberpunk, at least if I'm reading the show correctly so far.
Yeah.
The aesthetic is not really, it's like...
But I mean, at the same time, noir is a big part of the cyberpunk
Yeah,
aesthetic.
like it actually kind of reminds me, like, of, like, the tech level in, like, the Batman animated series. Because it's, like, this weird mixture
That
of
makes sense.
futuristic, but also it looks like it's, like, the 50s, kind of.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's like that borderline diesel punk aesthetic.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's a very good show. Like, I was actually surprised at how much I liked the first episode. Now, will it keep that level of quality up? That's always an open question.
I hope so.
But, you know.
Because that would be nice.
Yeah, I enjoy
To just have a
so
show
far.
that is, like, odd but very good.
Yeah.
Is, you know, that's always welcome.
Also,
Weird
like,
is welcome.
like, the action seinen genre desperately needs a rehab this year after fucking Asuka.
And the fact that, like, the CG Berserk has just been
And, like,
endless disappointment.
like, Gleipnir is getting an anime soon, and I fucking hate Gleipnir, so that's gonna be another fun one. Like, yeah. I'm glad there's at least one of these that's going to be good, I guess, is what I'm getting at.
I mean, you know, it's gonna be a good year for Josei fans. In Chihaya Furu came back, or is coming back.
That's true. Funnily enough, Josei, one of the few broad demographic things that I just don't really, like, I've tried a couple series, it's just not really, like, I have not found one yet that is my thing. I think it's
I mean,
because they are traditionally aimed at, like, straight cis women.
Not all of them, but
Not
a lot.
all of them, but, like, many of them.
Yeah, a lot of them.
Josei, for anyone who is unaware,
Yeah.
being the demographic target of, like, adult women.
Yeah, like
Seinen
younger adult
equivalent
women.
For,
Yeah.
for shoujo.
Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, like shoujo is, you know, like teen girls. Josei would be like,
young adults on up, basically.
yeah, like women in college and after college. And to a lesser extent, later high school.
Yeah. So a lot of Josei series I've seen are, like, relationship dramas and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's just not really my cup of tea.
I mean, like, in terms of ones that are really well known, there's like Nana, Princess Jellyfish.
Yeah, stuff like that, which just does not click with
I mean,
me
some of
very
them are
much.
really. I mean, those two shows I mentioned, like, I've heard really good things about Nana. It seems kind of dark, but very good. But Princess Jellyfish is not dark at all and is quite good.
There is
but
such
it's not
a
everyone's
thing.
cup of tea.
There is such a thing as, like, an action Josei. I am not
Oh,
aware of literally any that have ever been picked up in English, so that's unfortunate.
God, action Josei that have been picked up. I can look that up.
You are free to, if you would like.
Uh,
But yeah, that's
Josei
like the
action
weekly
series.
anime report, I guess. Does Otoyo Megatari count as Josei? I am not familiar with that, I don't think.
oh wait,
Young
let's
Bride
see.
story.
We're like, Otoyome Gatari? Otoyome Gatari. I've heard of that.
I'm not familiar with it.
Otoyome
So,
Gatari.
Maybe.
Yome Gatari. Otoyome Gatari is, story. Is it a Josei? Yeah, I believe so.
You alright, Sredni?
No, I was just
No.
thinking of it. Technically it's published in a seinen magazine, apparently.
Yeah, that seems to be, like... I
like,
admit,
there's a lot of overlap with certain series like that. Like,
I've complained about this before, but, like... a lot of magazine editors in Japan are very old and very conservative and have very specific ideas about who should read what. So if something has like even a little bit of action in it, I feel like it tends to get consigned to the seinen demographic, even if it doesn't otherwise really fit.
Well, there are also, like, seinen magazines and, occasionally, like, josei magazines. This is also true of shonen magazines, like, which will have a reader base it's aimed at a broader reader base than is traditionally assumed.
Yeah, like, that's becoming more common. But,
like, this one, Harta publishes a lot of stuff which is, more of a broad demographic, but aims at an older demographic. Like Hakume to Mikochi is another one from this one.
Oh, Tiny Woodward.
Yes, with the tiny people. Delicious in Dungeon. Hina Matsuri is from this one.
Do you mean Hinamatsuri? Listen, Sredni,
Yes.
I need you to level with me.
Yes.
It has to be Hinamatsuri. Do you know why?
Why?
Because if it's not Hinamatsuri, I can't make my hilarious joke about singing the Migos song Hannah Montana, but Hinamatsuri instead. That's
Okay.
Inamatsuri.
Oh, also, Sakamoto desu ka is from
Sredni,
this,
it hurts me when I make a joke and you just say okay.
I know, that's why I'm gonna keep doing it.
Why? That's so mean.
Oh my god.
Because I get off on pain. It's my only
Hey.
Oh, no.
pleasure in life.
Hey! Save that for the after stream, which is definitely a real thing and not something I just made up.
But okay, yeah, but seriously, like, Harta apparently runs stuff like, Otoyome Monogatari, Delicious in Dungeon, Hakame and Mikochi, Haven't You Heard I'm Sakamoto, Hinamatsuri, and a couple other things I have never heard.
Hinamatsuri is really good. I like
Yeah,
Hinamatsuri.
I've heard it's cute.
I actually would go farther and say that it's just, like, actually a very good story. After stream is just VC. We don't usually do VCs on Thursday nights, but I guess if we did.
Let's see, Oh, Michiko to Hachin is considered a, josei series, so there's that.
But, I like Hinamatsuri. Yo! Motherfucker.
Yo.
I think it's actually hey motherfucker. That scene is like one of the best things in any manga ever.
You are a motherfucker.
No, it's from Hinamatsuri. There's a plot where this girl who is like a waitress at a bar
Right.
signs up for a cheap English camp, and it turns out to be an army boot camp.
Yeah.
So the English that she learns is like drill sergeant talk. And when she gets back, an English speaking customer asks for a drink, and she responds with "Hey, motherfucker," and then a long, profane rant, which
Oh my.
is extremely good. And if you don't like any of this shit we've got right here, I can just mix up some new shit and shove it down your pie hole.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I
It's really
remember
good.
seeing that, yeah.
The entire manga is really good, but
Oh my fucking
it
God.
does many different things. It's very
So-
funny.
So similar energy, but a different situation
Yes.
to you are motherfucker.
Yes. It's,
You are motherfucker.
You are
Ah.
motherfucker.
You are motherfucker.
Let's see. Okay, so. Let's see.
Bad gas. Infested?
Analyst's search function can be kind of obnoxious sometimes.
It's occasionally weirdly picky, and I don't know why. Thou art verily motherfucker. Really makes me...
That thou art.
Motherfucker? Anyway, I should stop swearing before we get banned from Twitch.
Wait, you can get banned for swearing on Twitch?
No, it's a joke. You allegedly can get your account suspended on YouTube for swearing. I don't think it's ever happened to anyone I'm aware of.
What's your pentagram do?
If a non-flying enemy walks over that, they will be harmed.
Gotcha.
Here, let's try to make it work.
Okay, I'm going to... Not a lot of stuff seems to be tagged with things like Jose. It's odd.
Yeah, you know. Don't worry too much about it, Sredni.
I'm just annoyed because I'm curious. And it's frustrating my curiosity.
You know what's frustrating my curiosity?
What?
The lack of a sequel to 2005 documentary Alien Planet.
Fair.
We need another one.
We also need a sequel to 2012's iconic Trey video game.
Yes.
That would also be nice.
Yeah. What if
Skeletons.
two guys were on the moon and one killed the other with a rock?
Okay, here we go. So,
Murder on the moon.
It's Murder on the Moon, yeah.
Murder.
Thank you, that was Murder on the Dance Floor by Sophia Baxter or something. I forget what her last name is.
okay.
Sredni, are you alright over there?
No, I'm just, now I'm looking.
You're
then-
you're very
Okay, that's-
intently reading whatever you're reading.
Yes, okay. Alright, so, by sticking together Jose and Action on Analyst, I figured out how to do it, finally.
Okay.
Let's see, the four things that popped up are...
Wow, 4 whole entries.
4 whole entries, yes. One of them is Carnival, which is a kind of very odd BL series from some years back. 07 Ghost, which I know almost nothing
Heard
about.
of it. I don't know what it's about yet.
Sayuki, one of the sequels to Sayuki. And Amatsuki, which I've really never.
Yeah, that's none of that's really ringing many bells.
Okay, look. I'm just gonna filter through Jose series more generally.
Sredni,
Yes.
I feel like we might be approaching dangerous levels of inside baseball.
Just like high level weeb.
High levels of I might even say otakudom.
Well, I mean,
Which
like
is
in
the
the Japanese sense of otaku.
Is the sequel to Weeb, as we all know.
Well,
we
I
will-
don't know. I'd argue that Weeaboo is more of a prequel to Otaku.
Incidentally, we will be transitioning into a new game after this run.
Oh, hey, I have heard of this. I've heard it's really deeply odd.
What?
Jingai-san no Yome.
Not familiar to me.
It's a guy winds up married to a giant fluffy alien.
Oh, that one. Yeah, okay. I know it exists.
And I don't know.
So-
I've heard it's funny.
It's a comedy
And
of some kind,
odd.
I believe.
Yeah, really strange comedy. Also, the alien in question shows its affection by nomming on his head.
That's good.
It is very good.
Get you a girl who will.
Get you a girl who noms.
Who chews on your head when she's happy with you. like a particularly mobile dog or something.
I mean, the alien's design is really adorable, but also really weird.
Moonlight
And decidedly
Invader,
unhuman-like.
which is like technically a shonen manga, but is a very peculiar one.
What is?
Moonlight Invader.
Moonlight Invader. I'm gonna look
That's
that up.
fairly recent. Might be under its Japanese title, Tsukiro no Invader. Which I think literally just means invader from the moon. Which is a lie, now that I think of it, but whatever. I could just describe it to you, Sredni. Not to point out the obvious. Sredni?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Anyone? Hello?
Yes.
Hello? No.
Hello.
I'm just being silly.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
dear brother. What do you have there? Dexter's laughing.
I haven't added this to my list yet, or am I? No, I'm not logged in. Oh, that explains.
What, Tsukiro no Invader?
No, I meant I'm not logged in, which is why none of the things on Analyst are showing up as I would prefer them to. I just added Jingai-san no Yome to planning to watch. Oh my god, there are apparently people following me. Why?
I mean, one of them is probably me.
No, these are people I don't know.
People do that sometimes. Have you posted anything on Global or on your feed?
No. I mean, they might be friends of mine. I just don't know their IDs, or like they're people who follow me on Twitter or some shit.
Have you ever posted anything at all on the social thing? The Twitter feature.
Not really, no.
Because sometimes people will just follow other people because. Or, like, if you're following some of the same shows.
Because.
Yeah, probably that's the case.
Do we follow each other on Analyst? We should.
I follow you on Analyst.
Did you see my good post about, fucking No Guns Life's incredible tagline?
I did not.
Can you go look at that and then read said tagline? Because I just remembered that and it's really funny.
Okay, SF hard-boiled, the gun smoke drifts, muzzle talks.
Sorry, one more time for the audience.
SF hard-boiled, the gun smoke drifts, muzzle talks.
It's so fucking good.
It's very neo-noir.
None of that means anything.
I mean, well, no, different parts of it, like, it is an SF series as in a speculative fiction or a science fiction story. It is hard-boiled. The gun smoke drifts, the muzzle talks. Applies to the main character.
It's just not a sentence. It's the thing.
It's a series of fragments of a sentence, or a set of sentences.
Mazel tov? That's up there with what?
Did you ever see the sitcom that Method Man and Redman had together?
No, I did not. I did not know that they had one. I knew they were in a movie together.
Invaders on the moon, we carry a harpoon.
Oh my god.
Oh, fucking hell, Zursk.
But yeah, I'm reminded of it because I have a magazine from August 2004 in my hands, and the tagline is "Putting the urban in suburban."
That's not anything.
Oh,
Put the urban and suburban as a tagline for what again?
A
For-
sitcom that Method Man and Redman starred in.
That is like that feels vaguely racist.
But also, it just doesn't mean anything.
But it also, like, I mean,
It's
like,
impressive in a way, in that it is both racist and also utterly devoid of literal meaning.
meaningless.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well-
like, well,
Actually, on the subject of great taglines, I don't think many things can beat. I think it was the first season of Symphogear. It was pursue justice and hold a determination to fist.
what? Repeat that again?
Pursue justice and hold a determination to fist.
A
Speak
determination to fist. Well,
Speak softly and carry a big stick.
but
Yeah,
a
it's like-
determination to fist.
Yeah, a determination.
Wow.
Why? Is there something wrong with that, Sredni? Is there something untowered about that tagline?
There's.
Is there a problem, officer?
Yes, there is a problem, officer.
Oh gosh.
Do we have a motherfucking problem? Yes, we have a motherfucking problem.
You know how it is.
God.
But yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's. Never mind. I'm not gonna
Yeah?
even complete that thought.
Yeah? Is that how it is?
That is how it is all the fucking time.
Every single day. Bum, 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 bum. Every single day.
I was just thinking, I mean, the characters in Symphogear are very determined. If they are determined to fist, then I suppose they will at some point.
This show was a mistake.
This show is a mistake.
Oh my god. We have
Geeky
fun.
think. Two don't even fucking realize they're dating until it almost ends the world. I don't know.
Fucking hell.
I don't know if
Christ.
I'll ever get to advanced maneuvers like that.
Like you don't even know you're dating until it almost ends.
That is a near literal description of a thing that happens in that series. Hello? What was
It
that?
actually happens.
What was that?
I sent myself a text message.
Oh. I was so confused, like, this is just not a situation I expect to hear ringtones in, and my brain had no idea what to do. Snake?
It just
That is fair.
freaked out a little bit.
Yeah. It's like, if you hear, like, a grizzly bear roaring in the middle of a supermarket, like, what do you do? That's just not where that sound happens. So, like...
That's an oddly overreaction. That's an odd overreaction to that kind of situation, but okay.
I'm just saying. Like obviously this is not as extreme an example, but what would you do though?
There's the ad for the Method Man and Redman sitcom. It lasted one season, I'm pretty sure. I can't remember how long it lasted,
Little surprised
But it wasn't-
last that long.
but it wasn't on for very long.
Also, like, Trey, just to be very clear, I was not trying to shame you or your phone. I was
No,
just,
you're good.
I was just very confused.
Yeah.
Okay, what
Yeah,
year
no, you're
is this?
2004.
No, I was looking at something else and asking that. I was wondering, there was did you know that Rie Matsumoto, the director of Kyoso Giga and of Blood Blockade Battlefront's first season, also directed or co-directed a Precure movie.
Yeah, actually, I did know that.
Huh.
It's also apparently, like, not one of the better ones, I think.
Huh.
I think I have heard that from people, if I'm thinking of the right movie. But there are a lot of those.
Hmm.
But, yeah, how are you guys doing?
Surviving.
I am ready to move on to GeoGuessr after this run is over.
Okay, doc.
Isaac has been a fickle mistress today.
Hmm.
Hey, have you guys considered I could also just fucking die? That's another thing I could do.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a thing that is possible to do.
Not sure how I'm alive right now, but, you know. Whatever.
So, somehow.
They will never catch me.
Be like Beyonce, pray you catch me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The finger bone. It looks brittle.
Sphinx of black quartz, judge my vow.
Yeah. That's one of the sentences that has every letter in the English language in it.
Yeah. A significantly more interesting one to some folks than the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
Yeah. Because, you see, black quartz sphinxes are cool.
Yeah.
Like me.
Like you.
And like potato
Keanu
chips.
Reeves.
Or Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Sredni, are you still here?
No, I'm still here. I'm just like my
Engrossed
brain was
in-
elsewhere.
Engrossed in reading
No, I
staff
wasn't. I was actually just watching you play Isaac for a sec,
Okay.
and it's getting bizarrely, and then suddenly kind of bullet hell.
Yeah.
It does that.
You know what it is.
Yeah. Uh-huh. You know what it is.
Everything I do.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black
do
and yellow,
it.
black and yellow.
Yeah. Was that song also a big deal at your high school, Sredni?
No. I think
See-
wait, what year did it come out?
2011?
Yeah. that's
2010?
right.
I think I was out of high school when that came out, yeah.
Really? Yeah.
I graduated, or not graduated, I left high school in 2010.
That makes sense.
But yeah, like 2011 was the year after I was in high school.
But it's weird because like Wiz Khalifa is from Pittsburgh, which is like the opposite side of the state. But I guess just because he was Pennsylvanian, everybody at my school really liked Wiz Khalifa.
Which is funny because there are Pennsylvanian, like there are Philadelphian rappers.
Yeah, Black Thought, Freeway, Beanie Sigel,
Yeah.
I think.
Is
Meek
it
Mill,
Meek
but
Mill? Yeah.
Meek Mill was
I mean-
not quite famous yet at that point.
Yeah, he wasn't that big yet, but I mean, like Black Thought and Mr. Mind.
Yeah, but you must
Yeah.
understand that Black Thought is not the kind of rapper that most high
No,
schoolers listen to.
he doesn't get huge hits.
No.
He's just
Dreams
somebody
and Nightmares
people
by
know.
Meek came out around that time,
Yeah.
and it didn't actually end up becoming popular until like 5 years later.
Huh. Alright, I'm dead. So, fuck this game, basically. How do Central Pennsylvanians feel about Pittsburgh and Philadelphia? I
Depends.
imagine it's kind of the same as how people from my neck of the woods felt about them, which is, like, fuck them, basically.
Well, I mean, it does depend, but
yeah,
like,
it depends
some,
on where you're at.
definitely.
Um,
I mean, there's like, people from Pittsburgh and Philadelphia, and to a lesser extent places like Scranton, refer to the middle of Pennsylvania as Pennsyltucky. So,
yeah. Why is this not working again?
Patti LaBelle is from Philadelphia. Huh.
Fucking...
Rappers from Philadelphia, 98 people here.
on Wikipedia or something?
Yeah. Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah, he's from Philly.
Yeah. Lil Dicky is much less. No. Fuck
We
that
don't
guy.
We don't claim that.
Tierra Whack. I'll
There you
claim
go.
that.
I like Tierra Whack.
Let's see. Yeah, Freeway has already been mentioned. Black Thought has already been mentioned. Let's see. People I actually know here.
Ooh. There we go.
I mean, like, the really obvious one is, like, DJ Jazzy Jeff is from here. Yeah.
Yeah,
And Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Yeah.
Will Smith is from Philly, right? Yeah.
Yep. He's Schooly D.
Schooly D. Alright, I believe this is working. I'm
Vinny
going...
Paz. Huh.
I have things to say about that, but,
Huh.
I will be
No,
right
I'm just
back.
saying, huh.
I will be right back. I have to use the restroom. Link to support the show under the viewing window. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, or follow also if you want to be notified of things. BRB.
Hey, Trey.
Hi. How you doing?
All right.
We're chilling.
Yeah.
What you reading about?
Vinny Paz.
Not familiar, I don't think.
He was a member of Jedi Mind Tricks.
Ah. Gotcha.
And apparently Jane has some feelings about Vinny, so.
Oh boy. I have a pen that projects images of Richard and Mortimer on my ceiling.
Okay, then.
My 10-year-old at the time sister gave it to me as a Christmas gift.
Neat.
Yeah. For similar reasons, I also have a dog tag that has a drunken Rick face on it.
I'm back. What are we talking about?
Trey was talking about, what is it called? Various Rick and Morty related objects. And I was just saying I was reading the Wikipedia article on Vinny Paz, and I suspect I know a few reasons why you have feelings about this man.
I don't like the Jedi mind tricks, and Vinny Paz is the worst person in the group.
Yeet.
Which
Okay.
is a difficult thing to accomplish when you're in a group with fucking just Allah, but
What is that like? What? But I'm saying like I'm sort of wondering
Where
like the
are we?
specific reasons for this.
He's just like, for one thing, he's not a very good rapper. For another thing, he's homophobic. That's very
Oh, okay.
straightforward.
That makes
well,
sense.
And
that'll do it.
being a homophobic white rapper is like even worse, I feel like.
Yeah.
But maybe that's a silly thing to say. I don't know. Also, his rap name before he joined the Jedi Mind Tricks was Icon the Alien Verbal Hologram, which is like a billion times stupider, but also much more memorable.
That. Yeah.
Korea? Yeah, I think we're somewhere in Korea.
SK.
Yeah, South Korea, obviously.
Yeah.
Not to blow anyone's mind, North Korea is not represented in GeoGuessr.
Yeah.
For various reasons. Yungnam University Hospital, Seongju. That's gonna be a city name, I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. Boop, boop, boop. Boop,
Yeah.
boop.
Sungju.
Seongju.
Yungnam University Hospital.
Where
Duryu Park.
I don't see
National University of.
education, which is a
What?
very generic name.
That's a very odd name for National University of Education. Unless it's like a teaching, like for it's for studying education.
That could be it. Yeah. I'm not seeing it on the map. We're gonna
I think I've heard of Sungju.
pop a pin down here in Daejeon and see if we can maybe get like a slightly more info.
The
If
provincial
not,
office. What does it say above the sign? What does it say on top of the sign there?
Jungang
Jungang
Dairo, which I assume is the name of the street.
Jungang-daero, Daegu
Daegu
Station,
Station.
Bongsan Junction,
The court and public prosecutor's office.
Myeongduk Station, Dolgobol, Daero. Daero is just, I guess, road.
Yeah, like road
There
or
is a,
street.
is a Buddhist swastika there
Where?
on one of the signs. The brown sign right there. Red sign.
Oh, so there is. Maybe there's like a temple nearby or something.
Yeah.
Or like a religious institution of learning. Banwaldang Blood Center. Way too blurry to read.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Wherever
There's a
we
subway
are,
thing.
wherever we are,
We're supposed to be.
they have
Myeong.
PC clubs here.
Ah,
I
yes, the PC club. My people.
I mean, like, that's
Is a
very...
place called Japan Mart? No, I guess I must just have been seeing things, or I don't know what I saw.
Well, actually, they might have changed things in the last, like, between, maybe they took it, like, pictures of it at different months and just stuck them together.
Yeah, no, I think I just read something wrong.
Street View does that sometimes, where the same place will have 2 or 3 separate photo shoots.
Kimbab and coffee. I don't know what kimbab is. Does it go well with coffee?
I'm not sure.
Anyone who is an expert on South Korean cuisine can feel free to chime in there. Tell us if that's normal or weird.
Incidentally, there is, in fact, or traditionally, like, there are actually a lot of, like, weird traditional things, or not weird, but, like, very distinctly local things from North Korea that kind of are sort of a lost art in the South because of the DMZ right in the middle.
Various things will.
There are specifically like types of food and stuff that are very much a thing in the North. And also, did you know that North Korea used to be like the place with the largest population of Christians per capita in Asia?
I did not, but it doesn't surprise me too much.
They referred to, like, people used to refer to it as
Oh,
the
well-
Jerusalem of the East.
Well, like right here, there's a sign for the Archdiocese office.
Yeah, I mean,
I imagine
But,
at
like-
least some of those people were able to make it south. What happens if you have Christians per capita higher than 1? You are the Pope.
you're just the Pope. You are personally the Pope.
You are the Pope, and there is like a guardian angel near you or something.
Yes,
Well, hey guys, I think we might be in South Korea.
yeah, you think?
Is the Pope worth like 5 Christians? You know what? Yeah. If in a game of capture the flag, if you capture the Pope, you get 5 Christians worth of points.
He's like worth at least 1 2/3 of a Christian.
So,
No, that's
What?
Benedict the 16th.
what chess piece does the Pope is the Pope represented by? The bishop?
He's not. The bishop is a bishop.
Yes, I know, but I'm asking, metaphorically speaking, which
Ah.
chess piece is the Pope?
The rook,
Fair.
because he's straight.
Or so we assume.
I mean, that's true. I suppose I shouldn't make assumptions, but that would be like an all new level of being in the closet. Like, holy shit.
No, there was at least one pope during the Middle Ages who was like,
Yeah.
well, back when there were a lot of bad popes.
I know what you're referring to. That was also kind of before anti-homosexuality became like a big tenet of Christian belief. As
Well, I
opposed
mean,
to
there was
just,
at least,
like,
no, there were a few later, too.
like
during-
a softer cultural bias.
Yeah, I mean, there was at least one during, like, the 1400s who was,
Yeah.
like, there were definitely, but I mean, like, there was one particularly, like, there was John, I can't remember which, in the 800s, back when the position of Pope was really more of a temporal position, who was just a, like,
I'm just gonna take a guess.
like a completely
We're down here in
unfettered,
Daegu.
like, bisexual philanderer who, like, just was horribly poor and managed to get deposed and then try to take back the Vatican with an army.
I mean, that's the thing that just
Failed.
happened back then, yeah. Back in the,
Yeah, this was
Okay.
like way back. Like, we're talking what would be considered the fine line between the low Middle Ages and late antiquity.
late antiquity. I know that's a real thing. It's one of those things that just doesn't sound real. Zursk, I'm
It's like a
pretty
weird
sure
term. We're in Israel.
I'm pretty sure we're not in Canada, Zursk. Just call it a hunch.
Yeah, I mean, you can only Jew so
Yeah.
hard.
I do
Oh
want
my
to point
God.
out for anyone not aware, Sredni is of Jewish heritage. They can say
Yeah, I'm allowed.
that. The first millennium didn't exist. For like half a second, I thought this, because it's like half blurred out, I thought this was Japanese, and I was just gonna lose my mind. Like, where on earth do they speak both of those languages? The answer
mean-
is like New York, and nowhere else.
Yeah, like, okay, there are a few places, but like
a
very,
couple,
very
like
few.
a couple cosmopolitan large cities.
Oh, wow, we were surprisingly close.
Ooh.
I mean, granted, Israel and Palestine, that area is not large.
It's not huge. No, if you're in Israel, you're gonna get at least a decent score.
Yeah, but at the same time,
Um,
it's like, you know, like being outside of the major population centers like Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, Jaffa, which is right next to Tel Aviv.
I have actually heard of that theory, and it is some wild shit.
Oh yeah.
Even
that
by the
whole-
standards of like stupid, racist, harebrained things, that's just.
I mean, it's kind of like the recent guys who claimed that like Shakespeare originally wrote in Chinese.
I haven't heard that one, but you know.
No, there was like a recent. I think Haru posted that.
Matale
And that does look.
Road
This
Abu
does look
Rana.
Indonesian.
Yeah.
This could be.
We're somewhere in sushi country. That's Sushi, the character from Little Witch Academia, not the food. I'm
And not the
aware
food.
that sushi comes from Japan.
Wait. Go back because I wanted to see that like non-Roman character, the non-Roman characters.
Yeah. What?
Okay.
If you can make anything out of that.
What that name? Well, what's the name of the doctor? Focus on the right side.
Oh God. I can't really read that. Doctor
Shimaka.
Shaftaka.
Sorry. Okay, there are a couple places this could be,
it might
but
be
I'm gonna
Tamil.
actually guess.
This is actually two different languages, if you look.
Yeah, there are three different.
Yeah, like I'm
languages,
saying,
including
this and
English.
this are.
Yeah, like, are we? No, we could be in Bengal, like, Eastern India.
The Channel Center
Akarana. Yeah, that sounds like somewhere in. And there's a guy named Iqbal here, so probably India.
Ichabod Crane?
Yeah, like Iqbal.
No,
Iqbal.
Sredni. Iqbal is not like Ichabod Crane.
No,
I was
it's
just
not
being
like
stupid.
Ichabod.
Ooh, maybe this has a
Al-Falah.
Islamic something. Islamic Financial Services. Okay, well that does not help us.
La. Yeah, this is somewhere in India.
School books. For when I don't want to take out a variable variable interest loan. Is that like I have a vague memory of reading that there are like certain financial practices.
Turn back to that side of the street. Oh, divisional
What?
secretariat. No, actually, that's
This?
also kind of potentially. Yeah, it's still.
I was trying to ask Zersk a question.
Oh, sorry.
Like I got like a dim recollection that there are certain financial practices that are like heavily discouraged by most mainstream Muslim sects. But
Yes.
I don't know what those are offhand. Anybody recognize this symbol? That would
Yeah,
help
like
us.
variable loans and a few other things I remember being
I
not
see.
are not.
Well, I would assume it would be more against offering them than taking them out.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. It's not like about. Sri Lanka. We've been in Sri Lanka before too.
It's the
like in
freaking the Sri Lankan. I'm actually
Yeah, that's
not
the
sure
lion.
what animal.
That is
It's a lion.
That's the heraldic.
I'll
let's
just put us in Colombo.
let's just go
I
in
guess.
Colombo. I mean, it's probably not, but
Yeah, we were closer to
we're in-
Candy actually.
Katugastola,
No, we were in
Stoughton.
Akarana.
Akorana. But I mean, it's near like the next largest places, Katugastola.
That feeling when you are in Sri Lanka.
It's definitely a feeling. Wait, what is that?
I'm gonna try to find out. Hold on. Afocat.
Yeah, Afocat San Martin.
Saint. Are we in Saint Martin? I don't know what Saint Martin looks like.
Like it's got a sign on the outside, like on the side. No, I mean directly on the side.
That's their menu.
Like go further up the street, back up the street again. Like just one.
Up
one.
is very relative. What do you mean?
I mean
This
towards
way?
that building. Yes, that way.
Okay.
One click that way, and then turn, and then zoom in on the sign on the side of the building.
Do you mean this?
That's the big one. No, the side on the corner under the
This.
avocado sign.
This.
Yeah, that.
That's their menu.
Move a little move a little further down so that it's like right there.
Sredni, it's their menu.
I know. I'm just curious
Or
about it.
not a menu, but like their services.
Okay, what is this? Well, it does tell us what language it is, which is
What?
it's Spanish.
Yeah.
En más que un seguso.
I think we
Seguso.
might be in. God, I don't remember where this place is. It's
Martin.
Is there not? Is Saint Martin not one of the smaller Caribbean islands?
I
Maybe I'm just
believe there
mistaken.
may be one called that, but there are also other places. Some.
That's true. So I will decline to pop a pin down yet. We should look for more information. You guys want to go to Ray Residential?
Catholic University of the Angels, but it's Los Angeles,
Hold on.
but not that,
Yeah, that's not. It's
Los
not Los
Angeles.
Angeles. It's
not that
the
one.
word.
No.
The word Los Angeles. Centro Academico. Central Academy. Is that a-
it's an academic center.
I thought this was a picture of a burger.
It does look like a picture of a burger.
Yeah. Also.
Oh wait, it shows you the different countries.
Trey,
This could be
is Trey
it
here?
showed a picture of the flag
Hold
of
on,
Honduras.
hold on. Is Trey here?
Honduras, Mexico, and
Hi.
Costa Rica.
Sredni,
Yes.
you alright?
What?
Just checking.
Are we at Burger King?
I also thought it was a burger. Does this not look like
No,
a
but
burger?
I was just pointing out the countries, the
I
flags. on-
am aware. Yeah. That's Mexico. I don't know what this is. It looks like
That's
the Canadian
Canada.
flag, but
Yes.
that doesn't look like a maple leaf, though.
Well, okay, no, that's not the Canadian flag. That's a crap. Where's that? It does look like the
Maybe it
it
just
does
is the
look-
Canadian flag, and it looks weird because the sign is
Peru.
so far
Okay,
away.
Peru. Okay.
None of this actually seems to really help us, though, because like,
There are multiple countries.
yeah,
there.
this is all. I think that's all places that are not here.
I do think it could be Central America, though.
Yeah.
Like, what does it say on that banner there?
What banner?
The big banner that's hanging over the street.
Oh.
See?
I think this is an ad for fuel. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an ad for
Kerosene.
It says
propane.
Peru on there.
Does it? Where?
Peruanos. Oh, it says Peru. Yeah, it does say Peru.
Oh. Good eye, Trey. Yeah, we're gonna be. we're
Okay,
gonna
the
be
Ministry
somewhere
of
in
Energy for
yeah.
Peru.
Right. Glad I didn't pick up here. I would have been way off. You just want to say we're in Lima?
There's a place called. I think there's a city called San Martin in Peru. So, I think it's further north.
In that case, it's not going to be up here. That's all rainforest. Well, mostly rainforest. I think we'll just pop a pin like here near Piura.
Sure.
Okay, we were.
Oh, wait,
we
okay,
were
in the
further
more in
south.
the mountains.
We were
off-
actually.
no, I mean well in the valley.
We were in a place called
Valley.
Tokashe. I don't know what the Saint Martin bit was about then. I guess that was just like.
San Martin. I mean,
Who
it could be
knows?
like a town outside of that place.
Nice hole in the sky
Yeah.
that the
rift.
the forbidden ones are gonna enter through. Wow, we are just in the fucking woods, huh?
We dropped out of a ley line.
I mean, like, you know, it could be worse. We could be in the forced celibacy woods.
What?
I mean, we're in the fucking woods. At least we're not in the forced celibacy woods.
Going.
I beg your pardon.
Going to transform you into a fur coat.
Tell PETA my mink is dragging on the floor.
loudly drinks soda into microphone spitefully. Now
And that's
this
the
is
tea,
Canada.
except it's soda.
This could be anywhere on Earth. Like,
Not quite anywhere on Earth, but it could be a
I'm
number of places.
exaggerating slightly, but like, there
Let's
are
just keep
no identifying markers whatsoever here.
I mean,
Unless
This
somebody
isn't even a road. This is
a botanist.
trail
yeah,
in the back of some park somewhere.
unless somebody recognizes this extremely generic-looking mix of flowers.
Yeah, we just gotta keep going.
It seems temperate. I mean, yes, that's true. The unfortunate thing is that there are many temperate places on this planet.
Dun, dun,
There's a
dun,
fence over there, but there's nothing on said fence.
ba-dum.
Sredni?
You have to drive down these roads in a Forza Horizon game to unlock all of your 100% completions.
So you meet
Going for the
me at Neiman's Wasser.
Sredni?
Sorry. It's just like this particular landscape.
Country roads, take me home.
No, I was no.
I song jacked you.
I belong.
I actually
Neiman's Wasser
unironically...
is a better song.
Hey, fuck you. I actually unironically really like Country Roads.
Okay, fair
Roads
enough.
is a good song.
Put es prioritata. What the fuck does that mean?
Okay, I'm gonna guess Italian.
Maybe?
Prioritata.
There is also, fun fact, a Japanese, like, from the bottom
wait, no,
I am
we're
looking
in
at the sign. Of Country Roads in the film Whisper of the Heart.
That makes... Oh, yeah, I remember that being a plot point, isn't it?
I think so. I have never seen the movie.
Neither have I, but I know it. But this is probably... no,
Croatia?
I was... No, this is Croatia, probably.
Czechoslovakia, Czechoslovakia doesn't exist anymore, but Czechia and Slovakia, they don't tend to have the accents.
They have different accents.
Do they?
On different letters.
Okay, well, maybe I don't know as much as I thought I did.
No, well, I mean, no, CZ is a thing, but, like, you know, as opposed to the C with the hot check. But they do have the hot check over the R.
Sobe, Rooms, and Zimmer.
Zimmer.
Hell yeah, ice cream. This little, like, island of civilization way, way out in the country. What is all this about? There's probably a wealth of information here, but it is too blurry to read it.
Yeah, it's interrupted in the middle, annoyingly.
Kosova? I'm gonna guess that we're in Croatia.
COS... Yeah, this seems Croatian. COSV.
It
would be H... it would be an H, because Hrvatski. But, you know.
Yeah, okay. Well, we were in Montenegro, but...
That's interesting.
Nearby.
We've
gotten Montenegro before, yeah.
We've gotten 2 in Montenegro, which is wild.
Yeah.
Okay, we're in the desert.
Now this is truly a Country Roads moment.
Yeah, this is pretty... Yeah,
this is more like Desert Roads.
Desert Roads.
Take me to my grave.
But we didn't look at the stop sign. I wanted to see if there were what word would be on the stop sign.
Okay, I know you just misspoke, but I would fucking hope there's words on the stop sign.
I mean,
it doesn't seem like they went down this road. We can't.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. Also, this was like here one day and then gone the next. Somebody made off with it.
Or vice versa, they replaced it.
Perhaps. What about
there's a sign.
What about this?
There's a sign? What does it say?
Oh, censored. Come on. Kogotla. Gonna guess we're
What,
somewhere in Africa? Could go
Somewhere in Africa, yeah.
which is not very specific, unfortunately. It
It
says
does say
on
stop
the
on
road.
the road, yeah, I did notice.
I think they also speak English in like most of Africa as like a secondary language.
Yeah, a lot of Africa at least.
Yeah.
I mean, most of Africa, I think it's
It's what?
French.
Good point. Yeah, French is another.
Like,
I think it's in most places is either English, French, or South Africa is Afrikaans, which is a related language to Dutch. Arabic, yes, in like Northern Africa.
yeah, Northern
Especially.
Africa. Well, and also Northern Africa, it's like
And like the African East Coast too, right? There's like places where they speak Arabic, I think.
on the East Coast. Well, yeah, there are parts of the East Coast, yeah. Like
Anybody recognize any of these city names?
Shoshong,
Moyabana,
Moiba,
Masalo Shane, or Shoshan?
Solochane. I'm gonna guess this looks drier than is common for, but some part of me is saying maybe Zimbabwe or South Africa.
I don't know. I'm feeling more of maybe more of a northern vibe on this one because of the climate.
Not like, because there are parts of South Africa which are very arid and have those
Botswana?
sort of trees.
Could be.
Botswana is a good one. Yeah.
I would like to find more information, but I'm not sure we're going to.
Botswana and Namibia have like serious deserts.
What is the sign?
Welcome to.
You're really gonna deprive me of the ability to read this, Google? Welcome to Tabala.
Tabala.
I do not believe that is a country. It's probably like a... Did I accidentally put a guess in fucking Greenland? I did.
Well,
Pretty
that would,
sure we're not there.
Where's
Botswana?
I am gonna
again?
say in the way southern part of Africa.
Like, I'll put a guess down there for now, and we'll see.
Where is Tabala? I don't know.
Yeah, very small.
Oh,
town.
it could be. It
I
could
guess
be
so.
like. It could be like, one of the really isolated parts of Kenya, but most of Kenya is a little greener than this.
Yeah.
But then it's not even that it's like that there aren't trees here. There are a lot of trees.
It's almost
It's
more
just-
of like a prairie than a desert.
Yeah, exactly.
I wonder if
It's
this
like,
place is like suffering from some effects of climate change. 'Cause I
yeah,
know
the
that-
Sahel.
I know
Yeah, I
that
was gonna
the-
say it's like I forgot the word for it, but it's the Sahel.
It looks
was gonna
like
say.
it's maybe undergoing like desertification.
Not necessarily. Like the Sahel, like sometimes the grass is just.
Is it
Yeah.
just supposed to look like? I genuinely don't
Yeah,
know.
like you see that like there are trees that are like perfectly green and stuff. It's just.
Occasionally, but a lot of them seem like they're not.
I mean,
doing so
and it's
hot.
also worth noting that like the southern hemisphere has seasons too.
That's perfectly fair. We could be in many places. Not trying to make
Like,
any
this
definitive
Could
claims.
be like either high summer or
Well,
late
this one's
winter,
doing
depending.
fine. Anybody recognize this tree?
I mean, again, this is like very somewhere in the southern part of Africa.
Yeah, like it's
but
not
that's
a.
it.
That's Rick.
That's right.
I like the idea of specific trees in Africa having extremely American names. That's all you
Jimmy,
gotta-
that one
that's
over there is.
Doug.
There's Bob. There's Kyle.
I think if we go down a little bit, we might pass by Todd.
Todd. That one.
Yeah, Todd's down there. Oh, we just passed. Sam.
Sans?
Sam.
Sans from Undertale is my favorite celebrity from Botswana.
We got Mars and Nora.
I think that naming random individual trees might be the lowest form of comedy we've ever done on this series.
Oh, that's Johan. We just passed Johan. He's a transplant.
I get it.
Oh.
I think.
Bill.
Nye. The science.
Oh, we just
Hold
passed
on.
an animal.
What are
Let's
these?
see the animal.
What are these?
Let's say hello to the animal.
For half a second, I thought those were fucking kangaroos, but that is definitely not what they are.
That is
What?
an ass.
What are
That's
you?
an ass! An ass!
What about these
Hello.
two? Are these also
And another.
donkeys?
Donkeys!
Yeah.
Hi, donkeys.
What does this sign say?
What does it say?
It's a
Something
place
Tau.
name, I think.
Yeah, it is a long place name.
Machigalatau. Sounds a little bit like Mogadishu, which I think is on the East Coast, but that's
That's Somalia's capital.
far too tenuous for me to make an actual guess based on that.
Yeah, Mogadishu is a very different part of Africa
Yeah.
and a very different sort of place. Oh, look, it's a bus stop.
Yo, like imagine.
Just some.
Okay, well, there's a town over there. I was gonna be like,
Bro,
imagine
just
having to
chillin'.
walk from all the way over there to here to get to a bus stop.
Yeah.
That would
Oh,
suck.
I mean, there's a house there
I like
like,
this guy
over
just
there,
hanging out.
behind you.
He's like, yeah, I matched the bus stop, so what?
Like,
what
I
of
mean,
it?"
well, no, go back. There's a house. There's like, he could live there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, there are a couple houses.
I didn't realize that this was over here, and I thought that he must have come from back there. But then I realized
That's true. I mean,
that
still, like
there's
that.
actual
I mean,
just buildings
yeah.
here.
well, I went through the desert on
On
an
a
ass
horse
with no name.
It felt
I said
good
an ass
to
with
get
no name
out
because
of
they're right
the-
there.
Yeah, no, but like that song's okay.
It's an odd little song.
I don't know what it's about because I don't think the story is literal. I think it's about drugs. There's another sign for
Kagala.
Kagala, which I guess is that way.
There are more people just chilling.
I mean, you know, if you live in a real rural area like this, sometimes you just gotta chill outside and
Just gotta be chilling.
yeah.
Yeah.
One of the advantages of living in a big city is that I can chill inside. I'm just
Indeed.
kidding, of course. You can chill inside in a rural area as well, but you know,
Indeed.
.com.
Okay, more cars. That
I've been
suggests
using
more
it to
people.
try to get a job.
Me too.
What is it? That looks like an official thing
I do not
for
think,
doing something like a business.
do not
For
think-
doing the business.
You know, would hope
The
not.
business.
It's business time.
Come on, grab your suitcases. We're going to do business
The
in
op-
various places.
That's the episode where Finn and Jake meet the zombie businessman.
That was the first episode, wasn't it? Or like the second one?
Nah,
It's
The
early
first-
though.
It's
the
very
first
early.
episode is Slumber Party Panic and
Okay.
Trouble in Lumpy Space. Business
Yeah.
Time is like the fourth one.
Okay, it was. I knew it was like early on in the first.
It's a
season.
very early.
Yeah. We don't
Yes.
talk about Adventure Time often enough on this show, partly because it's over, but like,
But I mean, it's more like that I haven't caught up with it at all.
what do you mean you haven't caught up with it? It's over.
I know, but I haven't gotten even close to not just finishing it. I'm not even like halfway through it.
Well, maybe you should.
I think.
Come on, grab your friends and go to very distant lands. Adventure Time.
The closing song on the ending song for Adventure Time is very, very good.
So come on with me,
But
and the butterflies and bees. We are finding nothing of use.
it's I believe the
I
title
think-
is
I think we're just gonna go with Botswana.
oh god, what is it? It's
What the fuck? Not only were we
Holy
in
shit.
Botswana, we were like really close to where I put that down. Yeah, there's Tabala.
48
Abala.
kilometers away.
All right.
in the middle of fucking nowhere in Botswana.
I mean, well, like the place that it actually was this village right here, but I put us
Oh,
like,
yeah,
way
I know,
over
but
here.
we
I think
put it-
in the actual desert.
Yeah, in the super desert. The
What-
Kalahari.
All right.
It's the fucking Kalahari.
The song
Okay.
is called The Island Song, by the way.
Yeah, or I thought it was Christmas Island.
No, Trey is talking about the song from Adventure Time that we were
That's what I
saying.
was talking about.
It's the island song. Strada
No.
Privata. Area Video Sorvegliata.
But I need to look
It's
at this.
Italian, I think.
Let me-
Doggy! Dog picture.
That's a way to say strada privata sorvegliata. Yeah, that's Italian.
Italian. Pepperoni. Listen up, you spirits of the underworld.
Oh yeah, it is. It is indeed Christmas Island by Lake. I just wasn't sure because that's like such a. I'm gonna check it by listening to a little of it on YouTube. Because like it's an alternate version too.
Yeah.
The island song.
Yep.
There's probably two separate versions of it, one being the proper recorded one and one that's actually used.
Yeah, this is a. Yeah, I was just listening to a bit of the album. It's really good.
You know what else is really good?
What?
Pizza.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the
Cartoon
Yeah,
Network
it's-
in
it's
general
all-
is pretty good.
It is really weird that like that song was new when it wound up in the credits, but it's from 2009 now. That's 10 years ago.
When the world was young.
Indeed.
I was 13.
I was
I was
like
15.
I was 17.
Odd numbered ages, gang. Rise up.
Gang gang.
Yeah.
We are extremely in Italy, I think.
Yeah, oh, this is extremely Italian, yeah. This is like I'm gonna guess southern Italy here. Like this is very Italy.
Ceramique. Which I think just
Ceramiche.
means ceramics.
Ceramiche. Or ceramiche, I believe.
No, that's not anything of use.
Autocarrozzeria. Or carrozzeria.
Can we get onto a main road, possibly?
Carrozzeria. Carrozzeria?
Why do the stop signs here just say stop?
I don't know.
Sorry,
Let's look
hold
at the
up.
graffiti. I wanna look
Hold up. Paintball.
Paintball.
Alright.
Mama Pew something.
I think that means your mother something.
Yo mama something.
Jungle Splash. Hold on.
There's
Etnaland.eu.
Oh, because Etna. Oh, wait, we're in Sicily.
Okay.
That helps
Yeah.
a lot.
Or we're
We're in
near
Sicily.
Sicily. But, like, either way.
Wait a second. Zoom in on like that sign. On the sign, not the Jungle Splash one, the one with
This
the crab.
one?
Yeah.
Hold on,
Specifically,
I'm gonna try to get a better
Ministeri.
angle. Whoa,
It said.
what the fuck?
Fuck.
Where did we go?
Go back. Just go back
I
a
don't know
little
where
bit because I
back
think
is.
it's reaching.
Is it over here?
No, the other way. We just went.
Oh wait, hold on.
Narota
Marota.
Granatari Sperone.
We might be able to just find it with that. Anybody know where Marota is?
Marsala.
Syracuse. I feel like we're like.
Where's
here.
Etna? Zoom in, because Etna will. Etna is a mountain. It is. Actually, it's an active volcano.
Probably one of these patches of green then? Yeah, here we are. Parco del Etna. So we're gonna be like around here somewhere. Yeah, okay. We were
Okay,
we
you
were
were
a
actually
little
more
bit
right
farther
than I
away,
was.
but still.
Still, it's very, very nearby.
Stop
Because
is a
Sicily isn't
universal
big.
word.
I
Alright.
mean, it is derived from, like, I can't remember what language stop is originally from. It's like an old loan word or something.
Hey.
Okay, that's
can anybody
very
read
Arabic.
this? Yeah. I do not
And
know what
let's-
that says. Sirsk. Reasonably sure we're not in Canada. What does it say? I will zoom in on it if you would like to.
Yeah, I was gonna
Ouch.
say I thought that Zers could read that.
Hi. Ow.
Stop is a Germanic thing? Okay. You just making sure. No.
Beamhad Albany? But what does that mean though? If we're anywhere near a major tourist destination, we should be able to find some English somewhere.
Cow.
Cow. What is this language? French?
That's French. Coiffeur. That means hair. That means place where you get someone to cut your hair.
Okay, so it's a barber shop.
Yeah,
salon.
barbershop. Sorry. You know, coif is a term for like
Yeah,
where
yeah,
your
yeah.
hair is. Yeah.
Based solely on French and Arabic being side by side, I'm thinking like Tunisia maybe?
We've shown up in Tunisia a lot. It could also be like Algeria or Morocco.
Yeah. That's the thing, right? There's this whole little area here. By little,
Yeah.
I mean like enormous area.
Algeria
'cause
is fucking
This is
huge.
a lot of land. I don't know why I said a little area.
I mean, there
That's
aren't that many
SpongeBob.
inhabited parts. of Algeria.
SpongeBob.
Wait.
That's like I love that though. I love
really
like
good. And Mickey Mouse and the fucking Tom from Tom and Jerry.
I love the way that they're painted too. It's great.
Yo,
That's
like,
very charming.
and
I
Dora
find
the
this-
Explorer, another SpongeBob,
SpongeBob.
Tiny Bugs Bunny. Hold on, there's another one over here, and I want to try to get a better look at it. No, that's. I don't know who this is, but like,
That's a
Hamtaro.
Hamtaro.
Fuck yes.
Okay,
This daycare rules.
that is good.
I assume
That
it's
is
a daycare
very
anyway.
good.
And then we got like, I don't know what this is right next door, but the contrast is amusing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of wild.
I
We're
like
entering what looks more like a city,
maybe could be Lebanon. Ooh, that's
That's true. Although this, I don't know.
I feel Tunisia in my.
Now this is more sparsely inhabited than Alaska.
maybe.
Like there's more space. Oh, wait a second. Go towards that tree. The big tree.
That one? I mean,
Yeah.
The direction I was going in anyway?
Yeah, exactly. I'm
What
trying to
about
see
it?
what kind of. That is. I am pretty sure that's a cedar. We might be in Lebanon.
Possibly?
Because, I mean, that is the national symbol, and they're not uncommon.
But he recognizes the logo? Or symbol, rather? It's like a hummingbird?
Yeah. It's
This is
even got a little
outdated.
staff sign there, like that's a treble
Yeah,
clef.
maybe this was like a music teaching place at one point?
Could still be.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's in use anymore, but I guess maybe.
Just needs a new coat of paint.
You could get more legible Arabic. I will try to find some for you.
Oh wait, there was some on that
Was there?
that awning there, I thought.
Where?
No, it was just
Yeah,
It was just passing by an illusion. No, like that awning. See the you know the cloth overhang thing. You know, the little curvy archy. What's it?
Yeah, like I know what an awning is, but I don't think. Oh, this one.
But I don't think there was any writing on it.
Yeah,
It's just like that.
that's
My
just-
eye got like.
It's pareidolia,
baffled.
but with writing. I don't know if there's
Yeah,
a word
exactly.
for that. Logadoria, maybe? Taking a wild stab. This place looks abandoned.
Yeah, this is kind of a rundown area. Weird.
Well, this all looks fine. I think it's just.
I mean,
like,
that's very pretty.
Some of these buildings
Painting
over
there.
here, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, like it's kind of odd. Like there's like some stuff stopped in the middle of construction.
Honestly, you know.
Where is this?
Like,
this is deeply strange.
The languages change, but I've been in places like this where it's like only half the buildings are used anymore for whatever reason.
Yeah, but
a lot
like,
of places like that in these.
And like the buildings that are used are either really nice or really run down. There's something kind of eerie about that.
If it was in Lebanon,
oh
it could
yeah,
very
war
well
will
be
do
because
that.
of war.
Fuck, that's a good point.
Assorted armed conflicts in the area.
Trey?
Yeah.
Hi
Yes.
there.
Hi.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
Ooh, we got signage. We got signage. Tunis. That way.
Oh.
So
Oh,
we're
hey.
like on the border of Tunis. Are we like right here?
No, well, not on the border. No, of Tunis, as in the city. The city is over by the coast.
Right. Tunisia is the country, and Tunis is the city. All right, I'll put us here then. Yeah. Okay. We were in this area. We're actually surprisingly close to the coast.
Umheni.
Umhemi.
Right. So actually, being kind of like, like some stuff had gone wrong there, makes sense given the fact that Tunisia, like, threw out their president who essentially was a dictator and had ruled the country with an iron fist for like 25 years. Or was it like 15 years? It was still a really long with this one guy.
Nikolai. Promise Cave Tribine.
That's Romanian.
Yeah.
So we are either in Romania or those are
what?
two places that speak that language.
What's the other one?
Moldova.
Ah. Get some info off this church, perhaps. It's Catholic,
Possibly.
which is in line with Romania.
Is it Catholic? That's like a big icon.
Believe it looks Catholic. Yeah, I'm going off the shape of the crosses. If it's Orthodox, it'll usually be a 3-bar cross.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or occasionally a double-bar cross. Although I don't know, back here, no, those are Catholic-shaped crosses.
Yeah, but I mean, like, is it like there is
might be an
Eastern Catholicism?
Catholic. Yeah, it might be Eastern Catholic.
Which is like a slightly different thing.
Poppy.
All right then.
Puppy.
Produced by Drake.
I mean, it's better than being told. At least it didn't say "Call me Daddy."
No, absolutely not. Republic Street? That's a weird name for a street. Xerox.
Is it?
Oh wait, actually, this would make sense if we were in Bucharest.
I feel like we're not in Bucharest, but maybe we're on like the outskirts of it.
I mean, if it's
Bucharest
Street
is
of the Republic.
pretty large city.
It is a large city, but it's also
Romania
a
is Orthodox?
Eastern
Is it?
European large city,
I
which
thought
is not.
Romania was like the one Eastern European country that was predominantly Catholic.
It's
Maybe I'm
yeah.
confusing
Well,
it somewhere else.
wait, like
No, I'm thinking
Romania.
of Hungary, aren't I?
Oh yeah, Hungary is predominantly Catholic. Romania is Orthodox.
Xerox. A lot of places offer
Mostly.
copying services here for some reason. Bowling
Xerox.
arena. Not an alley, a bowling arena.
Arena
Fashion store.
store.
Look at this fucking
accessory.
shirt.
Or accessory.
Walk, walk, fashion, baby.
What is this shirt?
That's
Fashion.
a woman with an expression.
What are these JoJo poses on the side?
Imbracamente.
Yeah.
Fel da fel.
Coca-Cola Supermarket Mickey.
Yeah.
I will take a little bit more time on this one because this is going to be our last guess for the evening. We're already running
All
like
right.
15 minutes overtime. I only just realized.
Ah, well.
We got one more.
Yeah, this will be our final guess here. Yeah, this is taking us out of the city further, which is not what we want.
Into the burbs.
Like we're probably
we are in the burbs, is the thing.
Yeah, like we're probably in Romania, but I would like to get maybe a city name. Would be nice.
Unless we are in Moldova, and this is
yeah, I mean like a
outside of
flag.
Chisinau.
A flag would be another good thing to see. Although I don't know the Romanian or Moldovan flags off the top of my head.
I mean,
Romania is one of the ones that's just a tricolor, right? It's like blue, gold, red, or something.
Something like that.
Hey, like every country on Earth, like the French
Yeah, like
Revolution
a
was
lot of
cool and
them.
all, but please stop using just unadorned tricolors for your flags.
Yeah, it does get a little confusing, doesn't it?
This appears to be a highway map.
A very worn out one.
Gaiseni.
With the Moldovan emblem. Oh. Well, at least that
beautiful.
distinguishes it slightly.
Yeah, I mean, if it's got an emblem, it's Moldova. Then I guess would be what we would look for. It doesn't seem like this is part of any larger city because I think we're just going further into the suburbs here, and then like tapering off into a more rural area as we leave the.
I like how there's this weird molding of like, you know, kind of Mediterranean architectural features with
Ranelli Racing.
It still looks kind of Eastern European at the same time.
Yeah, I mean that's where Romania is.
Yes, because Romans. It's why the language is a
This is a German
Romance
truck.
language.
Kunststoff.
Well, it might be towards the
Technik.
border. It could be towards the German border.
It could be,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
that truck could also just like be.
Yeah, but I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me.
Yes, we can.
Okay. Yes. That sign says
Disappointed.
something.
Ah, this is the road map. So didn't mean to do that. Although I guess we can check out this while we're over here. Try Browsy Construct.
Okay, we're in
SRL.
Romania.
Yeah,
.ro.
.ro. So definitely Romania.
I'm gonna guess the western border, somewhere or
Now,
near it.
if we can-
Bolinton Valley Central.
Near Hungary, perhaps.
If we can find the 601, we can find like the
Yes.
literal actual intersection that we're at. But I don't know how feasible that is. Or the 661 is the other one we'd be looking for.
6.
678.
We're up into the 70s. We need to go south again.
It doesn't seem to be organized that way. Or maybe it is.
Well, it seems like that the 60s are in the, like, not quite that far south, but
yeah,
like they're
okay,
in
no,
a
you're right. It is north to south. Although
Ish.
these
67.
don't seem Oh, we're way down on these. Okay. Then we want to look for the 6-6 and then go a level deeper than that.
Or the 6, or just the 60.
Yeah, or the 60.
Yeah, let's look for the 60.
6-6. Here's the 60.
Okay.
Where?
70. Oh, there's the 608.
Yeah. Now we're back on the 670. Hey.
Zoom in really close.
Like, congratulations to
608.
Congratulations to the GeoGuessr development crew for managing to simulate the exact frustration of not knowing quite where you are exactly. Yeah, we got turned around at some point here. This is just like a single road cutting through this area. Wait, here we are, the Valle de Brasi. That was on one of the other signs.
Oh.
So we must be like right here, or
Or
somewhere
very, very
along
close.
this road. Okay, we were farther up. We actually
we
were
were
near
closer to
Bucharest.
Bucharest.
Okay.
I guess
You
I
were
was right
yeah.
the first time.
Ugh.
And okay,
we got
more.
one more guess. We'll do this one quick.
Wrong.
My guess right off the cuff is America or Canada, but we will see.
It has palm trees. It's not.
Does it? Oh yeah, look at that. Not Canada.
I'm so sorry, Zursk. One day it will be Canada.
Evite incendios.
Incendios.
Flammable something?
Yeah.
Zursk, I'm sorry. One of these days we'll do like an actual Canada map and you can help us out with that.
Okay. Although, honestly, a Canada map will kind of fuck us because it'll be in a smaller area, and then the points, if we're off, will be worse. And will be... But it is a very large country.
Colima. That is the capital
Look at that
of...
heart graffiti. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a really cool
This is
stencil.
a state in Mexico. It says Mexico on one of the little shields.
Colima,
Retorno... Manzanillo. Manzanillo is like...
We're right here. We're, Yeah,
we're in
we're
Colima.
right here, I think.
Retorno Manzanillo.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, well, we're near.
There you go.
Yeah, we're right along the coast. Cool.
Boom.
And
That was a
there you
good
go.
round. All right.
Another one in the bag.
Yeah, that was Shapes and Forms.
That it was.
Thank you guys for coming out, as always.
Thank you.
Things. There will be on my server a group watch of the film Black Fox this coming Saturday from 9 p.m. Eastern till about like 10:45. It's like a 90-minute film. So if you would like to come to that, refer to the instructions in the update channel of my server, because you need to install a thing called Tube7 and get an account set up and all that jazz. Other stuff. Me and Sredni have a podcast starting soon.
Yes.
Yes, that is a thing. More info will be available on that when we get that set up. But yeah. I think that's kind of it. Unless you guys got something you wanna plug quick.
Everybody probably knows about it already, but I have a blog. It's mindtheweird.wordpress.com.
It's a good blog, and I'm not just saying that because it promoted my album, which comes out tomorrow, which you should all listen to.
Although it is a good album, and I did write about it. So
yeah. Sredni, do you got anything?
Have I got anything?
Not like
on them anime.
yeah.
Yes, I under my own actual name. I haven't, written anything in a while. I've been on hiatus, but
Promote Zursk. Go follow Zursk at PaintbrushGin on Twitter. That's
yes,
Jin, DJINN, as in the mythological creature. Entity? Whatever you would like to call it. Yeah, I did. Fuck you. You thought I was going to not do it, or I was only going to do it jokingly. And I told people to follow your art Twitter, where you make good drawings for reasonable prices.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Quick.
Also, I am at Not Convincing on Twitter.
I'm at Planet_Jane on Twitter.
I do the bad posts on the tweets. And you can follow me there.
You're welcome, Zursk. And Trey's Twitter is at TreySpeak. Yeah, there it is.
On literally everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will see you guys next week. Farewell, friends.